welcome back to Roll Call!
Pika Pete!
Pika Pete! Now get back in your ball. I don't let you out in public often. Welcome back, everyone. We're super excited to be back. It is a change of our usual scenery due to studio shenanigans and some a series of unfortunate events. Not sponsor of this stream.
But Neil Patrick Harris, hit us up.
Say, Neil Patrick Harris.
Amazing.
Neil Patrick Harris, if you're watching this stream, fucking thank you first off of all streams. But so we're here in a secondary, undisclosed location that no one's ever seen before in any other streams.
Never.
Never. Totally didn't happen on Saturday. So we're gonna continue, and we don't know if this will be here for a long time or for a little while. We gotta figure out what's going on with the studio stuff. So for now, here we are. Before we get started, do we have any announcements?
Last week we didn't play D&D.
Last week we didn't play D&D due to some unfortunate incidents.
Shenanigans. However, this video will go up on YouTube on Monday. As that normally goes. And we should be good next Friday to play again. Venue pending, but we should still be playing, so.
Yep.
Indeed.
Season 4 of Vampire the Masquerade Chicago by Night will return on the RPG table next Saturday, the 3rd, at 30 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Okay.
That's my announcement for the day.
So, with that being said, if there's nothing else, I guess I should start hitting buttons technically. We gotta give them.
I should do the thing that I'm supposed to do.
I do the thing that I have over here. It was just quick hits.
The butos.
Yes, the buttons.
Ow.
So, with that being said, we shall get back into our Slivers of Fate campaign in the world of Laplear. So,
Laplear? I hardly know here.
You know the old toy Stretch Armstrong? Pretty sure that would have snapped his arms for that much of that stretch. So, where we last left off, our merciful mercenaries, we can call you, because technically you are a bunch of mercenaries except for one of you. That's a paid butler.
One's a child.
Well, two of you. The one you're hired
That's a child.
for. That's a child.
An ugly, pickly bitch.
It's an eye. Look at that child.
Child mercenary.
And you all had made it to, the city on your pit stops down to Duskbell. You're in the city, a massive, sprawling city filled with a mixed mash of trees and arcane tech and mechanical beings all mixed together into this harmonious ebb and flow of being in this ever-present twilight in the north part of Soluna, this sliver. But the city wasn't wreathed in the darkness and in the orange hue of twilight. Instead, it is more vibrant and has light and life in it due to the various lampposts and arcane lights and fireflies and the hum of life not seen as far north as what you were but a week ago.
Not a week ago.
Thank you. In your first few moments inside of the city, you hitched a ride on the tramway, making your way to the Hollow Grove, a place that you were going to stay for the night, and then leave in the morning to continue your journey. But on the way, you were noticed by a group of thieves. After you had flashed some coin to pay for everyone in one fell swoop, not thinking of how that would be perceived. Because why would it be perceived differently? You were able to pay for everyone in one easy go. Makes sense. Being marked as an easy target, you had various items stolen from you, and namely, a very precious tool kit from Teresa. After learning of who the group was from a very, very helpful stable boy named Chester, you learned that they're the Finch gang, and Roderick the Robber is the leader. And you had met Alistair, a red-headed dwarf who was smooth-talking and being the front man for the group while you were being pinched for all of your things. You learned of 2 contacts. A reporter that goes by the name of Checkers, and a woman who works at the library, who is the ex of one Roderick the Robber, Maggie Chestnut. After agreeing to split and go talk to these individuals to gather some information on where this gang is, what their deal is, and seeing if there was a way to get your things back, Dragonheart, Typhoon, and Dar went to talk to Chester, and got quite a bit of information from Chester after an interesting attempt to remove some kids tagging the building, and also traded some information with Chester and let Chester know that Rin, the heir to the Thorn Throne, as it were, is in town, and Chester would like to interview them. While the other group, Claw, Rin, and Teresa, went to the library, then lied and said it was a magazine stand?
Magazine store.
Magazine store. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A store
Just a
for all the
stand.
magazines. Not just
Lots
a
of
stand.
magazines.
Yeah, lots of magazines.
Just sounds like it's like a porno mag shop.
You all went to the library, and on discussing with Maggie, an interesting event happened. And things began to animate as one of the spell scrolls that they were analyzing and working with in the archive room in connection to the meeting room that you were sitting in, went off and animated certain pieces of furniture and various other books, which immediately pinpointed themselves on Rin and began attacking. Teresa, Claw, and Rin all fought valiantly. The combat was pretty tooth and nail, literally. Biting and claws were both had.
We almost died.
But the day was saved. A lore cleric was in the library, which healed you all up, and you all left about your way, making your way back to the Hollow Grove, where you all reconvened, discussed the information learned and opportunities. There was discourse had between the group on what the best course of action was. Typhoon and Dar spent their evening drinking and enjoying the time after Dar had talked with Rin. Rin and Teresa had fallen asleep leaning on each other in their room, while Claw and Dragonheart took a walk about the city, discussing their values, their morals, their goals, and who they are as people. You all retired for the night. 2 of you had very interesting dreams.
I'm sure it was fine.
Dreaming
fine.
about being in a town that you don't know, you've never seen this town before. To Rin, this geography and topography looks nothing like where you grew up. To Teresa, you can see some staples of the land, but you couldn't place exactly where. seemed like a peaceful town until a blink of an eye and a flash. And the town was in dismay as you two, both from your own first-person perspective, were breaking down a door, being asked to stop and leave their family alone. Proceeded to take care of the individuals you saw. And you all get your long rest. So if everyone would like to make sure they have their long rest selected, we begin the next day. You know you have about 1 day until Maggie and Mr. Alan Checkers will be coming over to you to give you information on the Finch game. You have 1 day to do what you'd like to prepare, to discuss, or if you guys don't have anything in specificity, we can jump to the day with Maggie and Checkers. But the day is yours.
Dragonheart would probably spend a day making a new alias, a new mask and not so flashy color.
You're doing a new mask.
Yes.
So I'm going to need you to give me, for supplies and things.
Well, that's what I went to the thrift store for.
Yeah, so you have that. You're making it today.
Yes.
Give me sleight of hand, because you're doing some fine needlework to try and get this thing to not look like you were a absolute deranged
If you need
hobo.
assistance, I can help you, because I also have like the Skye's kit as my proficiency.
I was gonna say I am proficient with leatherworkers tools. Would that help me here?
You can add your. Are you proficient in sleight of hand?
No, damn.
So you can do sleight of hand and add your proficiency.
Gotcha. +7. That is 16 + 7.
You have a seasoned and steady hand. You have made your own mask throughout years, growing up, making practice ones, training ones, you know, just learning the craft, working with your father. And this one, describe it.
So it has kind of like a furry, kind of almost like sideburns that kind of come down. The nose kind of comes down to a point with the mouth more exposed towards the chin, straps under the chin. The eyes are a little bit more angular with brown. The mask itself is like a dark, almost black brown. The fur is a little bit lighter brown. There's something that almost mimics ears, but there's almost like a spotted pattern kind of in there as well.
What animal are you trying to?
It's a hyena. Or I guess in this case, a gnoll.
A gnoll. You have a gnoll friend then. You can be like,
be like, okay.
It's me. So yes, you do a pretty spot-on job for what you have.
So, and then everything else. The boots would probably just stay the same because they're fairly basic.
You're not making boots.
They're black and silver boots, so there's nothing to. And then I imagine I just grab some black pants and then add some of the fur accents to that.
So, it's not the best quality thing because you don't have the best quality materials.
Nope.
But it is very nicely made.
Yeah. That was kind of the goal with it, was to doesn't have to look like professional, almost like if I'm a.
It's sturdily made, not the best quality look.
Yes.
Is what we can call it. It will stay
The
together.
goal is,
if you get
like
punched in the
I'm a
face.
street fighter trying to come up with a gimmick that
If
like,
you
I'm
get
a crazy
caught.
man.
Yep.
I'm the gnoll. Fight me in the pit, I dare you.
Yes, please.
Crazy.
Okay. That is what Dragonheart spends his. We'll say that's going to take you probably most of the day.
Yeah.
To do that well. Anyone else doing anything for the morning? Except for Rin and Teresa, we got something special for you two.
Well, I would probably just go hang out with Chester for a bit if he's around.
Chester has the day off.
Then, should probably find somewhere kind of quiet and like train a bit because they haven't had like a lot of like combat or like moving of the body. So then she'll probably train for a little bit.
There's a small little like picnic area that no one like out back of the Hollow Grove that no one's using early in the morning. So you can go out there and do you bring Fang out?
Yeah, but if it's the thing where it's like if anybody gets too close or whatever, then she'll call him back, but she'll spar and practice with him.
What color is Fang today?
red.
Okay. So this miniature red dragon, Drake, little tiny winged. Yeah, so you two are sparring and training. Give me some attacks. With whatever weapon or whatever you're doing, give me some attacks.
She'll practice with her equal.
Okay.
16.
Solid. Give me another one.
Dirty 20.
Very solid. One more.
And another 16.
You're feeling pretty good after the combat you had yesterday. You feel like a little bit more awakened and alert, and more in line with your body, especially after the runes in your Yikwa during the combat of the previous day had alighted within you, and you connected fully with it. You feel more in sync with this weapon, as it feels more of an extension of your arm whenever you swipe with it. In the same vein of your claws, whenever you extend those, it feels as if this is a predominant claw that you are using to slash and fight, and all the while, Fang during this is giving you, is imparting his flame to your weapon strikes. So you're training with him on, if you go for this strike, he sends the flame energy through you into your Yikwa, and you two are having an almost like ritualistic dance between you two. The connection, the bond that you two have is still strong and pervasive. As you go in for a strike down, he will hop back and let up a bit of smoke, showing that he would do a breath or a bite at you back. And you have this ebb and flow. You do garner a little bit of attention. No one's getting close because they see you're working with stuff. But you do garner just some teenagers leaning on, looking over the fence, just watching you, admiring the artistry of your practice combat, much like you used to do growing up with your father when he was teaching you how to use your
Sad. Awesome. Sounds good.
Anything for you, Typhoon?
Yeah, he'd probably go see one if there's a bookstore or something to look up some not alchemy. What's the word?
Appraisal?
Appraisal stuff. And maybe check out some jewelry places or some places that sell unique stones to get some visual practice.
Yeah, give him some perception.
Yeah, and then he'll play with the stones and practicing sleight of hand in a sense, just kind of slide them in and out of his hand, but not really stealing them, just playing with it. Perception is 14.
Okay. So you go around. You don't find any bookstores that carry anything you do. You do find a lower end boutique that has some jewelry in it.
Okay, yeah, I'll just check it out and get some visual practice. And maybe if there's something I like, I might check it out.
A Raven Aarakocran is running the shop. As you enter, oh, good morrow, sir.
Hello there, good morning.
Welcome to the Speckled Beak.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm just here traveling and thought I'd stop by and take a look at what you have.
Oh, we have many fine wares, many good things. Nothing too extravagant, unfortunately, but...
Well, sometimes subtlety is best.
If you need any help, please let me know. I'd be happy to assist you on your perusing. I made most of these things.
Oh, wow, that's pretty nifty, honestly. That can't be easy.
Oh!
Is the jewelry section out in the open, or do I need to ask for his guy?
No, he's got a glass case.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna walk up there and take a look at those.
Oh, it's not so hard when you have the right knack for it, say.
Yeah.
Or the right
Fair enough. I'm technically appraiser and train. Well, I guess I finished my training, so I want to also just kind of get more practice in on it, and also see if there's anything I like. So, hey, maybe if I see something, I can help out a little bit.
Welcome to my humble shop. Feel free to peruse my wares. Maybe I have a hidden gem I don't know about. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Well, thank you.
And sure, I'll go ahead and
give me investigation.
Yeah, why not? 13 plus 1, 14.
With a 14?
Investigation so low.
Well, I mean, for that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that when making the character at the beginning.
So, while you're perusing and looking, you don't find. I mean, you can't have a hands-on, so you're only seeing the front face of it. But everything in here looks to be no more expensive than, 30 gold.
Would you say he's charging it correctly, or on a low? Like, is he lowballing, or like?
He's charging about 50 gold.
I'd be mean to just kind of say these are terrible. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, these are pretty nice. Just compliment them. Like, I like these. It's very nice.
Okay.
Maybe if I see like one of those, I love the earpieces that have like the chain link to them to like.
Like the connection, like the one that.
Yeah. If I see something like that, I might check it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like those pieces.
You see one.
Yeah. Actually.
Pretty common with druidic folk.
How much for this piece?
That one, it is plated in some fine gold. I would consider letting that go for about 45 gold.
Is it actually plated in fine gold?
He will let it out and let you touch it. So you can roll me another investigation.
I will fully appraisal this time. Ooh, 15 plus 1, 16 this time.
It appears to be plated in some sort of level of gold.
Benefit of the doubt. How much did he say it was?
45.
I'll just do it. I'll just be a nice person today.
45?
Yeah, I'll just be a nice person today.
All right. It has some
I respect the hustle.
non-expensive gemstone additives to it. Just some nice little, like, accents.
What type of toolkit would it be to work on jewelry stuff like that?
Jewel maker. There's a jewelry kit, yeah.
Curious, do you actually happen to sell a jewelry kit?
Oh! I suppose I can.
I was just thinking about looking to learn more to practice it myself,
I can see. I'm not going to tell you my best kit.
Of course not. But just something to learn and practice on, maybe.
One moment. Let me see what I can scrumble up, and he will head away, and you'll have a look.
Maybe I can start a side business.
Jewelry making is very hard.
Me?
Jewelers.
Oh, jewel makery.
Yes, jewelry making is very hard.
Well, it's only one way to find out. I have nimble fingers.
So while that's going on, while I make sure I get a good price for this jewelry making jeweler's
like
kit.
5 silver, maybe copper. Yeah, maybe 1 copper.
I'm gonna look to see what the
And since I just bought a jewelry piece, yeah. That's a bundle price. Yeah. This one piece right here, that's gonna sell really good one day. Yeah. Yeah. So
I'll say I'll let it go. He'll let it go for a gold.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll let that slide.
Cool.
Thank you. Nice doing business. Yeah. I guess I'll just probably ask him, does he recommend any tips or tricks or anything? I think I added a gold by accident. Does he recommend any tips or tricks or anything like that?
I mean, starting slow, and the materials will be the most expensive thing. You can't. I mean, you could turn any metal into jewelry, but fine jewelry is made with better materials, and a steady hand, and a well-trained eye.
I'll have to get some material eventually.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. Maybe I'll be back another time.
I'd appreciate it. Remember,
Have a good day, sir.
tell your friends to take flight on the speckled wing.
I like that. It's catchy.
My camera froze.
Oh, it did. Weird.
I thought you were just looking down the whole
I
time.
know we're not now. Now Teresa's the DM. I'm part of Dragonheart.
Ah!
Okay, so what you all
Never
see
mind.
as you walk into this is a Tarask. Roll for
You're all dead. We're all dead.
Yep, you're all dead. Yep, you're all
Uh-oh.
dead.
It's just spinning for me.
Can't imagine it was my camera that killed everyone.
No,
You
with a
spin
Tarask.
my head
Oh.
right round, right round.
Jurassic did it.
Yes, a Tarask did it. You might have to do a PNG. Put Dragonheart up there. So now we're gonna head over to while Dragonheart figures out why he just slipped into the ether. We're gonna go to Teresa and Rin.
My whole thing.
Oh.
Oh. Get that Midwestern in there. Oh. I'm gonna give it. Hold on, we're gonna take a moment. Weird. You're not recognizing your camera anymore?
This stream
mine's
is
not loading
sponsored
anywhere.
by.
Might have to close Discord.
What is this stream sponsored by?
This stream is not sponsored by anyone because if it was sponsored, we'd have better
NordVPN.
tech. I have
That's a whole
NordVPN. I
new-
recommend NordVPN. I just not sponsored by it.
So we're all having fun little snafus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The latest.
I
in
just
internet
some
encryption.
emergency family obligations. My child was crying.
Oh, good. You didn't say you didn't miss any big story moments. Right now, Dragonheart's just
Robbed
in the ether.
bank. I robbed the bank.
That's
yeah, I
Jurassic
can't.
suddenly
Yeah, I'm not
appeared.
connecting anymore.
My internet.
The Discord's not letting a call show up.
Very strange. You still pop up for me. Like, well, we can still hear you, obviously. So.
Well, yeah, that's because of this, but I can't hear anyone.
I might have to do some on-the-fly stream maintenance. If you can't get that to work. So let me just do a thing real quick and get rid of that. I'm just gonna do. We can actually see us. This looks absolutely insane right now.
There was a bug on my keyboard.
Wouldn't be the episode that we come back.
I
and
smacked
things
it.
will Go bonkers.
Right? I'm gonna start and hide stuff. There. For right now. Okay. We're fine for now. People can still see us, and we're good. So you can still talk, but
I just can't hear anyone.
yeah, Teresa and Rin.
Hmm.
Hello.
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 You two wake up. People haven't disrupted you from the morning. I will say Dar saw you two sleeping a pretty sound slumber and left you be, and you woke up around noon.
I think that tracks.
You each wake up around 12 a.m. Or sorry, 12 p.m., not 12 a.m. 12 p.m. You woke up at midnight. You woke up around 12 p.m. And you both feel like physically rested. You do not have a level of exhaustion. But depending on what mental attribute you do today, it'll be a disadvantage. You feel mentally drained and emotionally spent.
Hmm.
But physically, you're fine. So, yes, you both wake up next to each other, like leaning on each other. Teresa being absolutely massive compared to Tiny Ren. The more of Teresa just like casually sleeping on the wall, and Ren just like. So
Yeah.
that is where you two wake up at noon.
Wall cuddle pile.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
I think I drooled on you a little bit. Sorry.
It's fine. This shirt isn't worth much. It's so weird. I It feels like I... Why am I tired?
Maybe we just overslept.
Yeah. You're probably right. DM, do we remember this dream?
Yeah, I didn't say you didn't. But you
Okay.
don't know I both were in the same dream.
We don't know that.
No.
Okay.
He's back. Okay, I can start turning. Keep talking though. I'll turn stuff on.
I don't know about you, but I had a really weird dream last night.
I had a weird dream too. You go first.
I go first? Okay. Well, I was in this weird village, this countryside village, and it wasn't normal. There was like fires and screaming, and I was walking up to this door, and then it broke down, and then there's just people that was just screaming or something. I think begging. And then I don't know what happened. I think in my dream I killed people in cold blood.
I'd say this would be a disadvantage if you're about to do a mental check.
Wow. Yeah, my dream was kind of like that too.
What'd you get? Do you?
What?
Not very high.
Yeah. But it's okay, right? It's just a dream.
Yeah, dreams can't hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was little, I used to have scary dreams a lot, and my dad would always tell me that your dreams can't hurt you. Just your
Oh, that's what
brain
my dad told me
playing
too.
funny yeah, see, and dads are right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, dads are always right.
Except for the
Yes.
one dreams that do hurt you.
Dads know everything.
And dad just says that it's just your brain playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
So you have to wake up and you go, stop, brain.
I'll just lightly smack my head. Stop, brain.
Just a
Ren will kind of like giggle and be like, well, no, you don't actually hit yourself.
Oh, whoops. I just dealt myself
116.
116 damage.
I done
Six
goofed,
points of
guys.
damage.
I goofed.
what? Send
Ow.
your consciousness to another universe with that much damage?
Yes.
Teresa breaks. New character.
Right?
I'm sure it's fine. Whatever scary dreams
Yeah.
we had. I mean, yesterday was kind of weird.
Scary
Oh,
and weird.
it's fine.
You want to get breakfast?
I love breakfast.
Let's go get breakfast.
Can I have a piggyback ride to breakfast?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'll just
Pulls
load
out a
your bag
pig.
and-
There you go.
Makes a mechanical pig ride that.
I have this this like mental image of a montage of Brendan explaining what exactly a piggyback ride is to Teresa.
Teresa would know.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Cool. As long
Yeah.
as Teresa would know.
Teresa,
My dad gave me piggyback rides.
Teresa would have memories as a child being picked up by dad.
My dad
Dad.
gave me piggyback rides too. We have so much in common.
I know.
both have
so much
loving
in common.
fathers.
Dads.
Yeah.
Um,
Loving, supportive dads.
Totally not dead dads.
Totally not dead dads.
define dead. So you two head downstairs at noon. Shiro, by this point, Typhoon would be coming back. into the main area. What would Dar be doing for the morning at letting Rin and Teresa sleep? Nothing? Anything? You're muted now. Now you're not.
What time of morning is it?
I mean, when we're talking about Teresa and Rin, around noon.
So Dar's probably... He's spending some time thinking out to himself. He's hoping that he can figure out what his dad would do, because he's not so sure that Darren would do what Dar would do.
Give me insight on yourself.
I don't know if that's good.
Uh-huh.
10.
10? It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. With a 10, you know your father was always one to talk first. Whenever you'd be upset at a rule or upset by some guideline he made, or, not being allowed to go out, he would sit you down and let you talk you out how you feel, and then have a discussion with you. Rarely did he ever become aggressive or angry with you. He always discussed how he was and what he was feeling and what was going on and what the goals were. You don't know exactly if, in this situation, those discussions would count with thieves, but that is what you know your father would do.
Okay. At a certain point after coming to this conclusion, Dar would first head downstairs and see if Rin's already down there for some reason, because Dar's never up this late, so this is kind of weird for him. And if he doesn't find her, then he'll do his typical pick up a meal, which is probably lunch for himself and Rin, and then go to Rin's room and bring that.
So you'd be heading up as they're coming down.
So then I would say, I got your breakfast, Rin. Master Rin.
Oh, okay, like on Teresa's back, like...
Hi.
Yeah, Dar's not surprised by Rin doing this. This is shenanigans.
I'm gonna eat downstairs today, mostly because I'm really enjoying this piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Very good, Master Rin. Why don't you two lead the way and you can choose where we sit?
Okay.
All right, where do you want to sit?
It's pretty open, right?
Looks around. The place with the most sunshine.
There is
Okay.
Sunshine is
Sunshine.
relative.
Yes.
There is a
Sunshine.
window that has a pretty big, nice stained glass imagery in it. The light's coming through it pretty strongly.
Yeah, we'll sit there because it's pretty.
So yes,
Yeah,
you're now
I'll sit
covered
her
in
down.
various hues of yellows, orange, pinks, purple, red, blue. The stained glass is a depiction of, it appears to be some triad of beings invoking a ceremony as a tree is beginning to grow. So, that is where you sit. Shiro, that's when Typhoon enters into the main area. And Claw, that is when you come out from your training. I imagine Dragonheart's still technically working.
Yep. I'm in my room just sewing away.
So you all are together, except for Dragonheart, at this table next to the stained glass window. The light streaking upon you as the smells of lunch food and various ales and drinks are being prepped for the day.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Evening and good night.
Wait. Good night.
I'm gonna order lunch also while I'm here.
Yeah, when you guys all sit down, and an elf, like teenager, will come over and afternoon. Welcome to the Hollow Grove. Can I take your order?
It was like the worst good burger person ever.
You look like
Then
you
starts
need
saying
coffee
them.
more than I do.
A good look on you, kid.
Thanks.
Okay. So you already have food. What about the rest of you?
I'll take your special for today.
All right.
And a beer.
Gonna be okay. What about you, scary lady?
steak.
Big steak. All right.
Lots of potatoes
Okay.
and a beer.
Ah,
Got it.
that sounds right.
And you looks over to Teresa.
You have eggs Benedict.
Yeah, sure.
Fantasy eggs Benedict? Okay, thank you.
The chef's name is Benedict. And he just makes regular like scrambled eggs.
You have eggs, Benedict.
Also some water. Wait, water.
Axel waffles.
You have juice. Yeah.
Yes, we have juice, apple,
All right, I'll take a
pineapple,
juice.
peach, mango,
Ooh.
orange.
I'll take some peach juice.
Jeez.
Mango.
I'll take some peach.
Peach, one peach juice, one mango
He wants a mango.
juice. Anything else?
I think that's about it. Thank you.
Some oatmeal for the old man.
That's accurate.
Be right back. And he'll like shuffle
Yeah,
off.
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, just put down.
Yeah, Rin is like put their hair like this.
Kind of like what's in the photo, except for not as whimsical.
But is constantly like trying to blow it out of their face.
Emo Rin.
Is it like... Okay.
Quite a fashion statement.
After a few minutes, your drinks will come back. And then probably about 15-20 minutes after that, your food will arrive, for those of you who don't already have food. And you all have a wonderful breakfast together. I would surmise eventually Dragonheart would want food.
Yeah, probably.
You want to roll a d20 to see if you show up during this?
Well, I figure I might even just have it ordered sent to the room.
We'd have to go down and order it.
That's true.
So, above it, is it above a 10?
Yeah, 16.
Then yes, you walk down and you see everyone eating.
Well, I'm still in my normal attire, so
Yes.
I guess I will sit and join them for brekkie.
Brekkie lunch.
Brunk.
Mm.
Also known as brunch, but crazy how we
Finally
did that.
awake, I see.
Awake.
Hey, Skyrim.
You saw me awake when you left the room.
I couldn't remember about last session. What if I did or didn't? to be
Yeah, no,
honest
you
with
left this morning and he was working on stuff.
Okay, never mind.
No,
I was
you
gonna
still
say,
make
out of the
joke.
three of us, I'm probably up, because it's the guys in this room. So
Yeah.
I imagine I'm awake before most of them
Yeah.
doing like morning Tai Chi.
I'd
I
imagine.
don't
I'm sorry,
No.
chai tea.
Actually, I do have a question though about that,
Mhm.
because I was wondering that since I'm like technically elf-based, but I
That's
went
true,
to
you
Park
are.
Anasi, do I still do the 4 hours?
No,
sleep
you
or
still
8
have.
hours
You have to
sleep?
do 8 hours.
Okay, I just
You
wasn't
cannot
sure.
trans.
Or can I?
You can try, but
You can
it's
certainly
an
try.
8-hour
I'm
trance.
gonna go Super Saiyan right now.
Yep. So yes,
God dang it,
you
poop my
you
pants.
approach.
You're gonna go Super Saiyan just wet, just blue.
Gross. So yes, you approach the group.
I can make it. Float.
They're all eating food. The guy, as he sees you approach. Hello and welcome to the Hollow Grove. May I take your order? Are you with these group?
Yes, I'm with these group.
What can I get you?
I'll take just a special. Do
You
you know-
got it. Anything to drink?
Juice.
We have apple, orange, mango, peach,
Mix them on with glass.
Bryn's eyes get really big as they're like halfway through their mango juice, and like
Dragonheart knows what he did.
like I'm like straw still in their mouth, just like
Everything is nightmares. Okay. One more year of school. All right. Who else wants an all juice?
All juice.
I raise my hand.
All juice.
I'm raising
I'll
my
take
hand.
an all juice.
Anyone else want all juice? Just
Can
claw
you add like a
and
filter to it? Like a little fizz?
yeah, sure.
Seltzer?
Yeah,
Thank
sure,
you.
bud. This kid looks like he's been up. He was the overnight shift. Does Dar want anything other than his oats?
Just some fresh fruit and.
Would you like the all juice as well? A little bit of all juice mixed together.
I don't want all juice.
If it ain't prune, he doesn't want it.
Keep up the facade of endless.
Well, funny you should say that. He asks for a little glass of prune juice and a cup of tea.
And apple cider vinegar.
So it's a shot of prune juice with a chaser of tea.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She's the
What does
chaser.
Claw want?
He's the chaser.
Does Claw want all the juices?
No, she'll take another beer. I feel like she would have already finished that first one.
Okay, I'll be right back. Fucking out of towners.
And their
Thank
juice
you.
cravings.
Right? You guys notice there's no one else really in here. People are delivering goods and like picking up things to take out, but not like sitting and staying. So you guys have this place to yourself other than the wait staff. Yeah, after a few more minutes, you get your various all juices, prune juice, tea, and beer,
Yay.
and other things
I want that right now. Especially
mixed together.
yes,
Yes.
it's a cat.
Splashberry.
Unlike when we're at the studio, there are two cats about.
Meow meow.
All juice is abominable.
Oh yeah, so you all get it. The bill comes back to be about a gold and 3 silver.
I got it.
Okay.
So you guys have this rest of the time to discuss, talk, or you can jump forward in time if there's nothing else you guys want to discuss or do.
I will at least let the group know that I'll be changing my outfit to not be so brightly noticeable.
That's probably smart.
But I'm just like walk out and like, who is this guy in our room? It's like, it's me.
I love the
Another
fact
guy doing no in a mask.
I say, I love the fact that you need to explain that as if your rippling body structure wouldn't be like, that's Dragonheart.
I'm sorry, if there's a guy in like a black mask in your bedroom when you wake up,
That's different. Yeah, no, that's fair. That makes sense. I'm just saying in general, like in the broad daylight, they'd be like, that's Dragonheart. But yes, in the middle
I
of the
rolled a
night,
punch.
if they woke up and you're just like in a knoll mask, they'd probably be like, I'm about to die.
I'm
this-
in danger.
This is the bag man, come to take me away.
Bryn is now exclusively listening to you talk about your stuff. It's fascinating.
Give the whole breakdown and it's a hyena.
yeah.
Probably going through
When this
pointers.
discussion comes up, Dar's gonna be like, I should probably change out of this then, and just like points at his clothes, and it shifts from that fine suit he wears to like well worn and a little threadbare, like clothes for someone you would see like leaning up against the side of a business walking by or hiding in an alley or something like that. Rough looking clothes. Rough looking.
You look sussy. Got it.
So you look like a homeless old man.
The government
two
is
steps back.
bees.
Two steps shy of Gilligan's Island.
Got it. Got it. Locked in.
Bees.
Lets me know how people are going to react.
I'll
Yeah.
probably change later, but I would like to think I still have my clothes back from my boating days.
Yeah,
And
you'd have your.
just
Boating
shake a little bit of dirt.
Yeah.
I will let you know they're Typhoon, that they're pirates' clothes. They're seafaring.
I know.
But you
I
also
can
have the
make them look
logo.
more- Oh, I can.
You can cut it off. You are correct. I'm not going to.
Where's it at, actually? No, I'll just put a band over it.
The whole back patch. Just gotta rip off the whole back of the coat.
That's what I was thinking, honestly.
Yeah, it has
cool,
it has the symbol of a wave coming up and being broken in half in the front of a ship coming through because your ship's name was the Wavebreaker. Well, the ship you worked on.
Yeah. So I'll probably change into that, but make it, if possible, make it less pirate-esque, but like still have the general idea, and then just put like a band tie over it.
Got it. So you got a bandana over the Wavebreaker.
Yeah, exactly.
You change in front of people on your own.
I was gonna go upstairs like when I was done eating to change, like, or I guess whenever I felt like we're all changing, basically. Like, oh yeah. I'll just go change real quick.
Is there anything else you guys impertinent need to discuss?
I'm gonna smear some grease over my below my eyes, like
It's game time.
Like war paint?
I love it.
It's football time.
yeah.
I would like to
Jesus
discuss with the
Go
group.
ahead.
I would like to discuss with the group. Seriously, though, like about. So where are we at right now?
That's
Are
what I was gonna ask.
Are we intending to try and kill these people, or are we going to try to acquire those tools back by other means?
Killing would be a detriment to this city. Again, leaving a power vacuum where the city could erupt in chaos.
But
Your
I've
volume's
heard,
getting low, by the way. Just-
I've heard it's possible
No, like it didn't even come through.
to
Cat's more
maybe
important.
No, so,
learn
trying to help our views.
about learn a little more about them and maybe see if we can intercept them somewhere. Like maybe remember we were told about that that bar and then that other establishment.
I mean, we are waiting for more information tomorrow.
That's true.
Oh, that's right.
That's why we're still here. So we were waiting for more information.
Maybe we should plan for each contingency.
Because there's the option to, if we can find out where it is, we can sneak in and steal things. Or we can try and talk to them, pay them off, blackmail, seeing how we know one of the ones, somewhat ex-wife, and from what we understand, he still wants to be married.
I think maybe it might be wise with these people not to mention the connection to Miss Duke Thorne.
Probably.
I don't
wise,
see how that would come up.
Just
That'd be
saying.
really weird. I think they try to rob us for a lot more than what they already took.
Again, I think the bottom line is going to be let's get more information from our contacts, and then we'll reassess with all the information that we have and go from there.
If we can't kill them, we have to be more subtle about the way we go about it.
Subtle or more tactful?
Tactful.
I guess I'm just curious to see how we're going to go about doing this, but we'll wait for the information for tomorrow. I guess that might make a difference.
It doesn't matter to me how we do this. I just want my stuff back.
I
I
know.
just want my stuff back.
I know.
I mean,
Teresa,
I do understand not wanting to leave a gang war, but, you know,
Yeah.
one or two people if need be.
I mean, I obviously don't want to, like, have my actions cause bigger consequences, because that would make me feel even worse.
I mean, part of me is also, if we're going to sneak in and try to take, like, if we're sneaking and trying to take it, we're going to get attacked, we're going to fight back, and then people are going to die either way. So, that's just kind of like, what are we going to do?
Oh, run like hell.
Or if we do fight, we could just knock them unconscious.
That's true.
Or-
We could try to give them something.
There
Yeah.
is the option to pay them off as well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and pay them off, or maybe do them a favor if
Pay
necessary.
them off for stealing from us?
To get the artisan's tools back.
Yeah, like if they're like, well, we
And
stole
whatever
it
you
because it's
guys-
worth money. It was like, well, how about we just give you money and we can have our stuff back? As if that, rather than you have to
Right.
resell, take a loss on the resale, and
Like a ransom situation instead of a black market sale for them.
I mean, that's if they don't double cross us or.
Yep.
Did you guys lose anything?
That could go a lot of different ways.
Oh, yeah.
Just,
Oh yeah.
I don't know about that one, but that's that's ultimately up to you. And Teresa, this is her stuff.
Did you guys lose anything as well? I mean, I wouldn't hate for us to be going through all this just for my sake.
I didn't lose anything. I don't carry very much outside of what's on me.
Yeah.
Teresa,
I lost my spear and my hunting trap, but those are easy to replace.
I think the only thing of significance that was stolen was Teresa's tools that were given to her.
Did Rin
Oh,
lose
no, I
anything?
kind of feel bad.
Starting with, if it's just those,
Not
right?
anything they're gonna miss.
Yeah. The rest of the stuff we don't care about.
My snacks.
Snacks.
They probably eat.
I'm
Those
sorry, Ren.
nasty tarts we made.
Those snacks are so good, Ren. You know they've already eaten them all.
Exactly.
Throw him back up! Throw him back up! We'll make him cough him up.
Or bake me new snacks.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Make me new snacks.
I'm gonna try and think of things to say. To those
That was just a hell of a sentence. I know what you were trying to say, but it was just like, I'm going to think
I'm sorry.
of things to say.
I
That's
apologize.
me just every day.
I'm going to be clever in a moment.
Can you imagine using that in an actual like role play conflict kind of a thing where it's like, what do you say? I am going to think of things to say. I will be clever in
definitely
a
like a
moment.
Jack
Gives me just a
Stabbed
second.
instantaneously.
I feel like Jack Sparrow would definitely do that.
Ran, it looked like you wanted to say something.
No.
Oh, you like lean
No,
forward.
Rin wants no part in this conversation.
Rin wants her juice.
So is Rin like visibly like?
Rin's checked out.
Got it.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Rin. I was thinking I can make you like a dream catcher. Or make us like a dream catcher. So that like it'll
catch
take
our
like all the
dreams.
yeah, and it'll be like, we'll catch all the bad dreams and then we won't have any bad dreams.
God, I see a combat coming from this. I
That's a
caught
dream.
one! A what? A dream! Oh fuck, it's a dream eater. Fuck, run!
You had to say the correct. No.
How do you
stop it.
catch
Stop it.
dreams?
God damn it.
With a net.
We can't have anything nice.
Oh sure, it's my fault.
continue discussing things.
You catch dreams with a net.
I think a
And
dream
just make a
catcher
net.
would be fun, but
Yeah.
Like a fishing net?
I guess so.
No, like a special net.
What makes it special?
It's spiritual.
How is it spiritual? Like, is it magical net?
Yeah.
Can it only catch dreams or like could it catch another thing?
I don't know.
It's just a
Are you
dream.
asking what a dream
Okay.
catcher is?
She said it's a net, so like, okay, so since it's a net, it's simple.
Pattern in it has to be a little more intricate than just yet. But yes, you are correct.
Can we catch monsters with it though? Or animals? Oh.
Anyways.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm done making that note.
Oh my gosh. What did I
Look.
do?
Gracious.
Dungeons and Dragons is a group storytelling game. When the group, unnamed individual, gives DM wonderful inspiration for future things using already established mechanics through a character knowing exactly what I'm talking about already. Yes.
Oh, so we're blaming Sam. Good. Alright, it's Sai's fault. There we go.
This is where
Time
we'll
to
do
fight some dreams.
Hey, where's the FUP?
Fuck you,
it's under the
Simon.
RPG table.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, you are all considering your options. I will say that the group finishes eating. You can discuss things in a room, while you can tell Dragonclaw's like, I've been polite. Dragonclaw, yeah, right. I keep thinking that because it makes Dragonclaw. I think Dragonclaw's actually a thing.
Is that a ship name?
Finish it, man.
Dragon Heart
That's me.
is visibly like, all right, I've done niceties of eating. I need to go finish my work.
I'm busy. Bye.
Rin will come help you.
Okay. By help, you mean you'll kind of sit in the corner of the room with some of the furry bits and
Will
play
Rin
with it?
actually
Yes.
help? Okay.
And maybe also give suggestions.
So Rin's not going to actually help make anything.
No.
I want to make sure. So yeah, you see an artisan making a craft. It's coming together pretty nicely.
Yeah, Rin's coming.
Anyone else going to join and sit with, or people are going to...
I'll probably sit with.
Yeah. I can check out these tools and see how to properly use them. Not that I'm using them yet, but and then also check out this new jewelry piece.
So Teresa?
And if there's
I'm just learning. Oh yeah, sure.
Are you joining Teresa or no?
Oh, no, I'm actually gonna go out and get supplies to make a dream catcher.
Got it. Okay. Follow what were you saying?
Yes.
I'd probably pick up pieces of like scrap fur and try and put it on my outfit a little bit.
Like, gotta stay warm.
Give me sleight of hand.
Okay. 13.
Decent enough. Ragtag,
Okay.
but that's kind of your style.
Yeah, it works. My aesthetic.
Dar, are you reading anything up in the room?
I'm sorry, am I reading anything up in the what?
The room where Dragonheart's making stuff. Everyone else is going upstairs to sit with Dragonheart while he finishes his new costume.
Yeah, he'll probably go up and be in the room with them, but he'll be like reading that note thing about all of his dad's experiences to try and get more.
So you're reading your dad's journal, not the
My dad's
mysterious
journal.
book. Got it.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana.
Does this mean we finally get to see Dragonheart's face?
Not yet.
He's still got his original mask on.
I say if he transfers over.
I'll probably go to a different room.
Dang it.
Not gonna really matter. Natural 1 + 5, 6.
I would for a non-crucial thing, a natural 1 can add on to it. A crucial moment, that's more flavor. But for this, with a solid 6, it's just traditional notes. It's just things about what your father's day was, going through his thoughts on Rin, his thoughts on the estate, the family, your mother.
Wow, your
Just
mom's
general-
regretted. Come on now.
It's his actual character's mother.
I'm kidding, I'm
But
kidding.
like just day-to-day things, you will notice while you're flipping through. This goes way back. This goes to when you were a baby, and there is an entire page that you find that he talks about when you took your first step. And he goes on, and it's semi-poetic in what he writes, and he notes to himself that he should write something for you to read, and he plans to write something for you for whenever you are able to go out on your own. But he sees the path that you're walking with your first steps, and it fills him with nothing but joy.
Dar's gonna tear a little bit while he's reading it and touches the page.
Now we'll go out to the city streets where Teresa is looking for Dreamcatcher supplies.
Yeah, while I'm walking, I'm also going to be thinking about my dream and just trying to suss out if was this who was this? Where was this? What the fuck's going on? You know, like all that stuff.
Give me insight.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm super duper good at this.
For you, well, I know you because you're tired. You had disadvantage. Insight on yourself would not normally be a disadvantage, but because of your mental tiredness, it would still be a disadvantage.
I have permanent disadvantage, anyways, on insight.
Well, except for yourself. I
was-
wouldn't give that to you on yourself.
First one was a natural 20, and then the second one was a 2. So
Oh, the yo-yo.
3. I got a whole 3.
As
Hot
you're
diggity.
as you're thinking about, inciting on what that is, all you hear is your father's voice almost kick up as you begin to like introspect yourself. You weren't even thinking of your father, but you just hear your father's word going, "It's all right, kiddo. Come here. It's okay. It's just a dream. They can't hurt you. It's just a bad thought you had. And it was your brain just working through it. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. You don't need to think about it anymore. Just move on. It'll be okay."
I'm gonna stop for a moment. Take a deep breath. Shake my head a little, and then proceed forward.
Give me a perception check of your area.
Perception check, that is 15.
Yeah, you find an area that's like an apothecary type deal with various different home remedies in more mysticism considered, not
Yeah.
traditional medicine.
I'll enter.
Inside
Hello?
is a kenku.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Do you have supplies for either like making a dream catcher, or like do you have like pre-made ones, or I don't really know much about this.
We sure do. I wouldn't be giving you a homemade one because the magic in it wouldn't quite work so well. It's best if you make your own.
Okay. Okay. Where are the supplies? And I'll just start looking.
Let me help. We'll like hop up onto the
Okay,
counter and then
okay,
off
okay,
the counter. Like, you seem to be out of sorts.
Yeah. Weird things have happened, but involving bad dreams, so I want to try and help with that a little bit. But I'm also a little out of my element. I'm more used to the mechanical side of things, not the spiritual side of things. So,
Well, madam, if I could quite boast, what I be thinking you having a problem with is you're worried about something, aren't you? You can tell their voices are.
yeah. That's definitely it. Yeah,
All right,
probably.
let me get you a spot of tea real quick. And we'll head off to the back.
Tea. I came in there looking for a dream catcher, and now I got tea.
After a few minutes, this Kenku will come out with what appears to be a hand-thrown, hand-made cup. And
Oh,
we'll give
wow.
it to you on a saucer and be like, "That's my family's recipe.
I will
That
handle the
recipe!
fancy cup.
It's been in me family for many generations."
Oh wow. I will handle the cup very, very gingerly as to not break it in any capacity as I take a sip.
I
This
think
is
you're
what
holding
using.
on to the past too harshly, dearie. And they'll take the saucer from you and smash it on the ground.
Oh, but what?
You still have the cup, they just took the saucer. And they'll gesture to their face. "Not a tarry of a tear, dear."
What the?
Because,
Just-
and they'll scoop it back up, and they'll take time, and as they're talking with you, they're going to cast Mending on it.
Okay.
Things that are broken can often be fixed. We'll give it back to you.
Oh, right. True.
What truly matters is what's inside of your heart.
Right.
and your noggin, and will like jump up and like peck your head.
That is true. That is true.
All right, so a dream catcher is what you're
Yes.
looking for.
Yes.
All right, let's get to work. And they will go about and they'll hand you like a basket to hold, and you just see they're throwing various like yone sticks and various like twine and cloth and fabric and like string, and different colors and different patterns of things. Some of these twigs and things are natural. Some have been carved or like whittled away at to form a certain like a shape to it. All right, that be what you need, I think.
Okay. I will start trying to assemble.
Oh no.
Wait. Oh, am I
Not
not
here.
assembled right? Not here. Okay.
Above your bed, dearie.
Oh, okay. Wait, but I travel often.
Whatever bed
so-
you have, you build it under or over.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
then
Got it.
you carry it with you. And then whenever you wake up, you take it down and you put it again your next bed.
Oh,
It is a
okay.
simple matter of things when you
And
work with
how-
the mysterious world. What?
How much?
One moment.
Do.
They're gonna look at you and see just how tired you are and like a little bit of your distress. Something be telling me, Mass, that the wild mother in us wants you to have it.
What? Wait, no, I possibly couldn't. I couldn't possibly.
No, I insist.
Okay. Can I like make an insight check on it?
Yeah.
This is a little sus. As a craftsman myself, I know that every work should be treated well and paid for.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. Disadvantage, that is a 7.
Seems like they can tell that you're in a little bit of chaos.
Well, if you insist, if there's anything though that like you need help with, that like, that isn't money, like
Oh, no. The wild mother provides all that I need.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. This will probably, mostly, definitely, sometimes, hopefully help. Thank you.
As you leave, take your time.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
What a strange fellow.
And you leave.
Mm-hmm.
And you come back to everyone sitting around doing their own thing, looking at tools. In the case of Typhoon, Dar is reading through a book. Claw is just working with their own whatever scraps that Dragonheart's not using, while Rin is just like, I think that would look better over there.
Oh, like, ooh, it's fluffy.
And Dragonheart's just like going and 1 and 2.
And so, and in,
S.
and out, and whip stitch, and...
Yeah, your stepmother would have taught you a lot about the craft of sewing. Same with your father, but his is more rudimentary.
Yeah.
While for this, you kind of take the best of both. The,
Right. Well,
the
I imagine-
bold imagery of your father with the subtle creation of your stepmother.
Well, I imagine at that point, Dad had his own. Someone made it for him
Yeah.
at a certain
Oh,
point.
yeah. That's why he always went bold.
Yeah.
And it would look...
Yeah.
While you're trying to not be like that right now.
I'm trying to be subtle.
Yeah, so the subtle artistry of your stepmother being able to teach you the ways to hide a stitch and like make it so when a seam comes together it looks flawless. yeah, you guys spend your day, your afternoon, taking care of that.
Yeah.
Teresa, do you begin working on the Dreamcatcher?
I will. Well, does it look like something that can like be done in like 15 minutes or
It
so?
can be done in the rest of the afternoon.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about doing it like at nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if there's nothing else, we will take a break here and be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll continue on at the night of this day, heading into the morning of the next day. So we will be right back.
Yay.
Nighttime.
All right, and we're back. As you all are finishing up your tasks from the day and preparing to sleep. Teresa, are
Just
you
before-
going? Yep.
But before bed, I was wondering if I could find the ingredients to do find familiar spell.
What are the ingredients?
Yes, that's right. I need to know that, right?
That would be helpful
looking
if
for
I could tell you
ingredients.
if you could find them or not.
Charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by the fire in a brass
Yeah, that's
brazier.
easy.
Okay, cool.
So I heard brass brazier, and I was like,
Brazier.
I
Not
was
brazier,
like,
brazier.
I didn't even
A
hear
brazier
that.
is different. A brazier is, if that's made of brass, you're not moving very fast. A brazier is a tiny.
strictly for the runway.
So yeah, you can find that. No
And I
problem.
would like to summon an owl, and I will name it later.
Okay. So
Hootie McHoot face.
as this flash of. So what slot are you? Are you using a pact or are you using regular sorcerer?
I am using a feature from my level 3 warlock.
So okay, so you're using the pact magic. Okay, that's just want to make sure. So as this owl bursts out of the flames of the brazier, it kind of glitters and sparkles with what bits of starlight are there as it begins to fade and take the form of an owl, but its eyes are in the shape of a bursting star. Each eye is and as it looks at you and it like cocks its head and like rotates, every so often as it rotates around, its visage will change to different forms of owls. So a barn owl, a great horned owl,
Other
like-
owls.
what?
Other
Yeah,
owls.
other owls. But will change its face as it looks at you, and like tilts its head, and then will rotate and come back with a different visage in its star speckled eyes. The colors of it match the terrain pretty well, with the darker colors for the treetops and the very dense forest. But there are little flecks of white in there that appear to be like pops.
I'm going to post in the Discord what he looks like.
Go for it.
Looks
So
like an owl.
Teresa,
Hmm.
so you're going to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the dream capture the capture card.
Dream Capture.
It's a fishnet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it above the bed that us ladies share, and yeah, well, us ladies and Rin share, and it's gonna be great.
Is it just you making it, or is Claw and Rin assisting?
Oh yeah, Rin, I found stuff to make a dream catcher. You want to make it with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Claw
Alright.
could try to help because her understanding is that it's a net essentially. So she's like, I've made some of those before to like catch fish. Dreams can't be that different.
It will be a whole girls' craft session in Rin.
Everyone give me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. That's actually
I did
something good.
Your stats.
not.
Is this disadvantaged?
For you, no, sleight of hand, your physical things are fine.
Okay.
Got a 9.
Well, cool.
So that's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Police
yeah.
are just carrying that.
I
I got a 15.
Are you
I'm the
assisting as
craft
well?
master.
Oh no! Wait. Oh,
It's just
sorry.
it's just the three of them.
They're making the
It's
dream
just
catcher.
a
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining.
Ren.
I'm just imagining the three of
Hold
them.
on,
are
let me
doing
go ahead and
things,
roll 2.
And then Dar just shows up and goes, "Excuse me, Master
heard
Rin,"
that.
and just starts helping. Like everyone's like, "How'd you get in here?" Well, I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I apologize.
I've always been here. I was
No,
been sitting in that chair for an
it
hour.
is something that Dar would definitely assist Rin in doing if Dar was there. I understand. I get it.
If he was there.
I get it. Just, I'm imagining all three of you hard at work, and then Dar just be like, "Well, if you excuse me," just like shows up. Just starts, yeah, I'm gonna help out. Yeah, you make with a nat 20 and the inputs from the other two, you make a fairly intricate and well-made dream catcher.
Hell yeah.
The colors of the twine and string intermingle in a very complex, I'm imagining, being it is Teresa, some sort of geometric pattern.
Oh yeah.
So some fractal geometric pattern inside of using various bits from what you were given, and I imagine just all three of you were working on it. Something to hang from the bottom of it that each one of you have. So some sort of personal effect that hangs from it as you hang it upon your bed. And it is
I feel
beautiful.
like Claw would probably dig into her pockets and find like a little tooth or something. Be like, here you go. Hang that from the
Ooh.
bottom.
Okay. I will attach it to
Rin,
the
have
thing.
anything?
Well, Rin really only has 2 little trinkets. And one of them, they don't want to take off. So, I guess that necklace Dad has is going on there.
Which you can take off and put back on as you need.
Yeah.
What about a dead bug?
Dead bug.
I would assume so to Rin,
Not
but-
to Rin.
And Bug is friend, not
Dead
trinket.
friend, but friend.
It'd be a
So-
spider. It lives on the web.
You put your. I say, what does Teresa add?
Teresa would add I don't know if it's too big or not. She would add a little lens that she carries with her to and the one that she uses to cast Identify.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've each added your own personal effects to it, and you
Yes.
begin to bed down for the night.
Yes.
You can all sleep. If you've used any abilities or things, you can take your rest back. Over in Bro Zone.
The Brozone layer.
the Bro Zone layer, where everyone is an equilateral triangle away from each other as we sleep.
3 dudes, 5 feet apart, so they're not gay.
Because they're not romantically involved.
Or are they?
Are they?
No, they could.
You tell me. So yes, what are you three doing? Other than casting Find Familiar, and you guys see an owl just doesn't make any noise.
Don't trust an owl. It doesn't make noise.
Who?
I mean, you look in its eyes, and its eyes look like the explosion of stars.
I will ignore that and just do my chai tea.
Chai tea.
I was really confused by that for a second too.
I'm making fun
I
of
was
the
like,
last.
oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go like find a period to try and practice.
Practice what?
My skills back when I used to be not in the
Fighting. You're gonna practice your fighting. So you can go out back. It is nighttime, so it is a busier time. So finding a spot to fight would be a little more challenging.
The back?
Yeah, where Claw fought. Picnic area. That's kind of like the night bar area.
I got you.
So whipping out your sword might not be the best.
Never mind. I shall wait. I'll do yoga in the house, the place.
So you do chai tea with Dragonheart.
Yeah, we'll do some chai tea together. Ever.
Hey. Any conversations? Or are we all set?
So you breathe like this. Oh,
all right. I need Rin to make me an
inner peace. Inner peace.
Natural 0.
Can you mark down a spell slot for me? What's everyone dreaming about?
The open waters.
Well, I'll say, well, no, you were all close enough. What's everyone dreaming about? The open waters for Typhoon.
I didn't think of dreaming, so...
What would Dragonheart be dreaming about? Could be as simple as him doing like meditation just in a still pond.
Winning the championship.
Hit him with the chair.
What about Dar?
Dar would be thinking of flying through the stars, like through the astral.
Got it. What about you, Claw?
Probably either some weird esoteric bullshit that doesn't completely make sense, or the incident. Dealer's choice.
Got it. Teresa?
I think tonight Teresa would be dreaming about herself older, a bit wiser, and just working with her dad in Felodin. Wait, Felodin?
Yeah.
Felodin. Yeah, Felodin. You know, just continuing to improve the lives of the common people, learning, you know, trying out new inventions and all that.
And Rin?
Rin would probably be dreaming of being back home with all of her friends, but also I feel like there would be this weird conglomeration of the events that have taken place so far on this journey. So, like, Bubbles would be there, and so would the creepy bug person, and so would the dead scientist, and so would the guy that jacked our stuff. So it would just be, but everybody would be having a dinner party at her house.
Cool. So, Dar and Dragonheart have a very peaceful night's sleep. Rin, Claw, Teresa, Typhoon. Typhoon, are you on the wave breaker right now?
Yep.
Are you back doing your usual
Singing sea shanties.
sea shanties? Are you the captain, or are you just on there with the rest of your family, your crew?
No, with the family, just having a good old time.
With your crew, where did you spend most of your time?
Yo ho. Oh, crap, I never thought about that.
I feel like we're all like actively trying to say we're having good dreams so Brandon doesn't try and kill us with the.
Yep. Yep.
What are you dreaming? Good things, I promise. Please don't kill me.
You think I can't twist that shit knowing what I know about all your characters? Yeah. I'll let it be nice to start. Give yourself false hope. It'll only make it when I pull you down harder.
I feel like I would probably be like right hand to the captain at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You right next to your Aragonasi captain?
Yeah.
Sing
louder, men!
Okay, so you all see Typhoon in complete, and by you all I mean Teresa. Wow. You are down on the main deck of the ship, while up by the wheel sitting over the banister, singing loudly, a Typhoon with a tricorner hat placed back, more of a swashbuckler's regalia with a large patch on his shoulder, says Wave Breaker. As you are out somewhere none of you have ever been, in the middle of the sea, in the middle of the ocean, on the plane of existence you live. Things that all of you at one point or another would have been told is very dangerous if you're not prepared for it. But you're all standing, and around you are various, a gallery of, you could call it a rogues gallery if you would, of individuals. An Aarakocran, like military macaw with vibrant colors and a patch over one eye. There's a hobgoblin who has a sword for a hand. There's two dwarves right now going back and forth, pushing each other close to the edge to see who falls. Think of a fun and rowdy pirate group, and you see them, and they're all singing various sea shanties. Not all of them are singing well, and some of them aren't even singing the same song. But you three are there, and you look up and you see Typhoon leading this singing. And it feels real, but also very ethereal. Typhoon, you do not witness this. Mr. Krabs. But your dream continues on, but you do not see those three there, but those three are experiencing where your dream goes. So what else happens in your dream?
Probably having a good time, and then if we come across a ship, we probably would pillage.
Okay, so we'll do a 50-50 split. Odds or evens?
Evens, because we're positive people out here that accept each other for one another, right, guys?
Off in the distance, you see a trading vessel, and you hear this. You can't see his face because he never turns back, but you can tell it's an Aragonasi with a large, like bifold hat, just 2-point. All right, men. Dinner's on them tonight. And everyone begins to get to their stations. People in the dream, even though Typhoon doesn't see them, people push you guys, hand you weapons, hand you various things as you approach this trading vessel. And you hear them getting rowdy. And what does Typhoon do as you approach closer and closer?
Also getting rowdy.
Getting rowdier and rowdier.
Let's go! Focus, men!
You hear the cannons beginning to be primed and prepped as they turn to the broadside and let loose a volley, immobilizing this ship as they approach. The group boards and begins to live up to their names and pillage and take what they want from this other ship. And it is chaos. But the individuals that you are around, all the pirates are laughing. Some of them are still singing sea shanties as these trader merchants, who have some protection, but not nearly as much because they are just trying to make a living. You're pretty close to one of the coastlines. And you all wake up as the battle commences, but it begins to fade as daylight breaks, and you all wake up. All of you get a long rest, except for that one spell slot.
I would probably just add a note, because that is also my character. He doesn't outright like kill people just because of like the money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's not gonna kill, like, if he has to defend himself, he'll do what he has to, but he's not killing people.
I didn't
just
say,
for those who don't know.
I didn't say Typhoon killed people. Everyone else killed people.
I know, I'm just saying. We're in such an accepting group, right, guys?
So I still have disadvantage on mental
Nope,
saves?
you all are mentally
I had a
Right.
good time.
you are back to full mental and physical capacity, minus
Got it.
one of Rin's spell slots. But I will say, Rin, your next spell, attack spell, has advantage.
Yeah, let's attack some.
As you feel energized. So, you all have today is the day that Alan Checkers and Chestnut are going to meet with you during out in the stables with Chester. So you all compare your morning as you would. Yes?
Chester's and Chester's and Checknut.
Yeah, say Chester, Checkers,
Checkers
and
and Chestnut. They sound like dog names.
There's a reason why the three of them are friends.
Makes total sense.
So we'll go around. Dar, how are you preparing for your morning?
Usual thing, get up, polish stuff. He's gonna go in the black robed outfit for doing his duties instead of the fancy uniform. But yeah, just regular routine.
Okay. Your owl will, as you're getting ready, perch itself and just watch you. And as you get ready, just like every so often, just turn and its face will change again.
Is this the owl from Avatar?
No, that was a different spirit.
not the librarian.
The
no.
librarian owl did not change
not
face.
the librarian.
The face
Oh, wait,
stealer.
no, it wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Face
face stealer.
stealer.
What I was thinking.
Ko, the face
Yes.
stealer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is that my
Zeus,
dad?
you might want to calm down with that. Stick to one for a little while.
What'd you call him?
Hey, Zeus.
Jesus?
Well, hey, Zeus.
You were saying hey to Zeus.
Okay. I was like, hey, Zeus? Really?
Hey, Zeus.
Interesting name, but okay, Zeus. As you name him, wait, it just locks.
Wait, he's not gonna eat Pabu, is he? I'm keeping Pabu far away.
He'll like pop up and like his instead of puffing out, he'll like streamline himself.
Or
No,
Fang will eat
bad.
both of them.
Bad.
But only one will do that. The other one will just die.
Jane.
Oh, he'll just fucking die.
Instead of oatmeal, though, he's getting waffles.
Hell yeah. All right, so that's how Dar's getting ready. We'll stay in the same room. Typhoon.
Feeling even more inspired by that dream. Now I'm gonna go outside and train. I probably would have woken up like a decent time.
Okay.
Like get dressed in my somewhat swashbuckler garb.
And you're
And
in
go out
your
and
okay, yeah. You cover up your
My patch, yeah. Aye, mate.
Okay, give me 3 attacks.
Hey, Les. 1 second. Sorry, I'm also chewing at the same time.
I can tell.
Don't touch me. Wait, where's my weapon? Oh, there it is.
Where's my weapon?
I was on inventory and that threw me off. I was like, where the freak am I?
I want a rogue character who can never find his weapon.
Ooh, those are all good. Lowest was a 17.
Okay, so yeah, you also have. You're also practicing. You find over in like using a tree as like a corner post for this fenced-in area. You find an area and you're practicing your one-on-one, like dual, like parrying strikes against this tree.
On guard. Alas.
You do say some the same teenagers that were there for claws training will watch and just be like, "Huh, neat."
Aha. I'll do a backflip.
Give me acrobatics.
I really hope this doesn't
Don't whiff it.
That was so close. It rolled on the 1, then rolled over to the 13, thank God. Which is +6, but the 1's just right there.
Okay, so you got a 19. Yeah, you jump back, and you land on one of the outside tables,
so
like
close.
ready to go. Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
I was like slow motion, like please no.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Kids are gonna be like,
definitely for the kids.
righteous, dude.
Thank you,
And then when they
thank you.
leave.
I'll be here all week. I think. I don't know.
Oh, weird. All right, Dragonheart.
Well, it's the morning. Time for chai tea. And I would stay in Dragonheart's heart after we talk to Checkers, because that's the version he knows.
Cool.
But just mostly, there'd be with the Tai Chi, there'd be a lot of focusing on the energies that I can feel inside myself. Like right now, it's mainly the heat, but I feel like there's an underlying thing. Or let me rephrase that, I guess, to make it so that it's plausible. I know that there's heat, but I want to meditate to see if there's something more to the heat, to try and think
Give
more
me
on
insight.
it. I don't want to just tell you what I do. I want to give it a little bit more chance to see if I can understand what I'm doing. That's a 16.
For the 16, I'm not gonna say you understand the concepts of thermodynamics.
No.
But you do understand when there is heat output, there has to be an exchange of cold in. So as you feel this heat on the top level, you delve deeper into your own chi network. You feel there is a layer of cold. As you expend the heat, the cold draws in, and you're able to channel that.
Gotcha.
So we'll say for right now, you've understand and unlocked 2 elements.
Gotcha. I like the idea of unlocking them.
Yes, you do. You don't know exactly what that exact means, but you do know wherever there's a heat, there is cold. So you have those concepts right.
Gotcha.
The ice breath now.
See?
Out of character?
He has every breath.
Yes, out of character. Like,
Wait, really?
yeah. So with the
Ascendant Dragon.
the Ascendant Dragon, I can do all the elemental damage types. So I can do acid, I can do poison, I can do cold,
That's so cool.
Fire.
lightning,
Lightning.
and I can have breath weapons that all do that the same.
Yep.
And,
As an elven dragon, I approve.
and I don't have to pick one and oh, better spend the day to change it. Like I can like change it on the fly. Like be like fire, ice, lightning.
We're working with it as he's understanding his own.
Yes,
because
the fire was the closest one to
your
him.
story
So.
further.
I say this is what Dragonheart does is no one else can do yet.
Yeah.
I look forward to furthering your story.
Okay, so that's what you spend your morning doing.
Hot diggity.
We'll go to Teresa.
Teresa will. Wait. Question. Sorry. Does she remember? She remember this dream?
I'll answer that with. Give me insight.
Thing.
There.
Insight.
Rin, give me insight.
Oh.
8.
You do not.
Got it. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna stretch and go get some breakfast. Maybe. Wait, no. I'm gonna disassemble the dream catcher thing first.
You're gonna take it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna take it down.
Joe.
And yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food.
Okay.
Food? Who does that?
Claw.
Food.
I think even if she doesn't remember the dream, she had really kind of like intense, anxious feelings about it.
I need
so
Rin to
I
make
feel like.
another insight.
Oh.
Don't you worry.
10.
You do remember the dream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes it even worse then, because she has like a probably has a fear of like open water and like crowds and like a lot of just like calamity. So she's probably like super anxious, but also like just like needs to move. So she's gonna go for a run, just like run around.
Cool, a light jog. You taking Fang with you or leaving Fang in?
Probably leaving Fang in because there's probably a higher likelihood of people seeing like people around. Like she's literally just gonna like run.
Well, you know who to
Yeah.
leave him with, so.
Oh, she can just
I know.
leave him with yourself.
I like Fang.
Fang likes you. Okay. Rin, give me that insight.
15.
You remember vividly. And you remember those two were with you.
No intelligence at disadvantage, correct?
Today is flat.
Ah.
Like that
What was
bell
the
curve
Earth?
you just hit.
God.
Jesus.
So Rin is going to assume that they were there because they were prior to
Wait, the audio went out. What'd you say?
The dreams that she was having prior to that is why Teresa and
that.
Claw
That's
were there.
what Rin is going to assume.
Oh.
And although Rin is a little unnerved by the dream, it was they themselves who said that Dad had always said that dreams are just your brain trying to trick you, and dreams aren't real and you can't hurt you. So, that being said, Rin is going to probably be the last to get out of bed, wrap themselves in a giant comfort blankie, and then go downstairs and get breakfast.
Hey.
In the giant comfort blankie.
With everyone doing their things, and eventually at one point or another, after a run, after practice, and going downstairs, you all reconvene for breakfast. It is once again the fairy that you saw on your first night. Hi, good morning. Oh, don't you look precious? You all, and she'll come over and like bring like the blanket tighter around.
Rin's loving it.
Oh, you look so
Attention.
cute. Rin, you will see, and Claw, you would see. Teresa would not know. You see, Typhoon is wearing a very similar outfit to what you saw in your dream. And where would a patch sit is a bandana covering it.
Don't like that.
More
Paul doesn't like that.
Hate that.
Rin doesn't
Take
like
that.
it either, but then sits there trying to remembering if maybe they had seen Typhoon wearing the jacket last night, and then based off that roll I just did, assumes as much, and that's why the jacket was in the dream.
Claw, I will let you know, because as much as I do absolutely love our baby, Rin, your intelligence is not a negative. You would know that that is new. And you've never seen it before.
Typhoon, what's under the bandana on your arm?
No.
Patch?
What kind of patch?
Patch from an old lifehood with some old friends and family. Lifehood? I think that's the right way to say that. I don't know.
Livelihood.
Livelihood?
Out
I
of
don't know.
character, livelihood.
No, my character's totally doing this in character. He's trying to distract at the same time a little bit.
Okay. Would I have seen the patch enough to kind of like describe it? Or do
Yeah.
I know that's just
You
like
would
a
have
patch?
seen it a whole bunch on a lot of people's different outfits.
Oh, that's true, huh? Is it...
Hmm.
Is it a wave?
Okay, so now he would be a little bit more sussy-eyed, like, why do you want to know?
I just am wondering. Never mind. And then she'll just kind of like stare at the table really hard.
I just would roll insight to... My character would roll insight to see, like, okay, does she know something about me or my past type of thing?
Are you trying to hide it? Claw?
Hide what? That, like, I know?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not going to talk about it, she's not going to necessarily push it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so roll
Not
insight.
really.
It was 11. Wait.
An 11?
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tell if she knows exact or not, but she knows something's weird with that. And the fact that she was able to pick out a key detail of a patch that she's never seen before.
Yeah. My character is now sussy of you.
There. That's fine.
Out of character, all love, but in character, a little bit sus.
So, you all have your breakfast. Anything you would like to discuss in the morning while around 11:30. Chester with a wild set of hair, some hay and straw sticking out. Walks in and stretches. Notices you guys there.
I just shake water to help him out a little bit.
Just throw water in his face. Watch out!
Yeah, how
Well,
are
like,
you?
I'll style his hair a little bit if I can.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got you.
Sits down. Well, good morning. How's everyone doing? Super cute with the blanket. It looks stylish. How are you doing, Claw?
Hi.
You can tell he looks like he looks like his face, for everyone who has a passive insight, I would say above a 12. You'd probably tell that he looks like the face he just gave is like, did I just say something wrong to her?
I make eye contact because I got a 15.
I have a 13 on mine.
So like, Alan and Maggie said they'd be here in like 10 minutes. Yeah, like having like a super cool. We can meet in here, or we can meet in your room, or we can meet on the stable. Like I cleared out like one of the larger stables to be like my, not my dick in bed. Looks around to see if any of the wait staff is around.
Well, with the topics we're talking about, privacy would probably be a good idea, so...
Yeah.
Can we go to the stable?
Oh, yeah, no, we can go, totally go. I've been taking care of your horses. They are absolutely in love with me. Don't be offended if they don't want to go with you, and like, we'll flick his hair a bit.
Just a side note.
I don't know, you're gonna have to... Sorry.
Wait.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You started first.
I would say just a side note, just because I feel like this would really linger on my character's mind. He is definitely keeping a side eye on God, freaking Claw now. Yeah. When you said Dragon and Claw, I have them confused.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
It's gonna keep
too
happening.
soon.
Don't worry about it.
See, what were you saying?
He's trying not to make it really like obvious, but that was like a big like deal to him. Like that's really weird. But he's definitely keeping an eye on her right now. Just gonna say that. That's it.
Got it. Dragonheart, you were saying something?
Oh, I was just gonna tell Dragonheart was gonna tell Chester. It's like after he said like, don't be surprised if they don't want to go with you. I was gonna be like, you're really gonna want to try and get those away from Rin? She loves those horses.
They do talk a lot about you, I will say. They want more of those tarts? No, that's not right. Apple tarts.
Oh, I'd have to make more. Mine got stolen.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's right. They took oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
who
real.
steals tarts from a kid? That's messed up, right?
Right around
bad
their
people.
birthday.
Duh.
I'm just saying, that's just where's the respect?
What? Greasy girl.
You did mark your face.
Hello.
You did mark your face, so yeah, okay, greasy girl.
And I slept in it, yeah.
Hello.
That
My
can't
na-
be good for your skin.
I have a name, you know. I'm Teresa. Hi.
Oh, you're Teresa. Okay, so the horses have talked about you.
for being greasy.
Oh, good things, I hope.
You're easy to figure out where you are because you smell like grease.
Hey, now.
That's
She smells
true.
like grease, but she worked very hard on those holsters.
I'm not saying anything bad. They absolutely love those. I was saying it's very cool and they love them too. But
Hey, grease smells good. Grease is good.
not to a horse.
Grease is a sign of hard work.
I feel like that to any animal, probably.
Not to a horse.
It's a sign of hard work.
I agree with you. Since it looks like you like to a horse, it smells really weird, but they love you.
Got it.
Um,
I'll try and rub off any kind of grease I still have on my face to no avail.
Just smears
you
it
just
worse.
smudge it more. Looks like you're crying.
Just just like
That
slightly
must be
more
like terrifying.
embarrassed.
At that time.
You look like a football player after the game, where they start off with the clean lines
Yes.
and then just.
All the sweat is just
Yeah.
carried it down.
And what about you,
I
old man?
slept in the grease.
Oh, great heavens!
The old
I'm
man
sorry.
at the table who's asleep at the table. Is he actually asleep in the game right now?
I don't know if he's acting or if he actually is.
Yo, what up, old man? We were talking
Are you
about you.
actually asleep?
Yes, I think he was.
Are you okay?
You're muted.
You're muted.
I passed out a little bit there, yeah.
Yeah. I
We
took
could
that
see it.
as.
We could tell.
For the record, Afro did just have a kid recently, so
Yes,
we'll cut him some
we're gonna
slack.
cut him some slack, but I'm gonna say
Yeah,
in game, Dar had just fallen back asleep, and so Chester, who's there, was like, "Yo, old man, how you doing?"
Is he breathing?
Is he alive?
Just put a spoon under his nose.
Deep in
Yeah,
meditation.
Yeah. Oh, what are you meditating about?
About what?
Yo, that's like a metaphysical thing to meditate about. It's like the concept of what? Oh my! Wow, you
Concept
gotta
of
you gotta be like really smart, my guy. Like to just think about that. Oh my god, you guys like should listen to him if he's able to like think about the concept of what abstractly like that. Oh.
Dragonheart sits there going, I meditate daily.
You didn't know that.
now really wonders about the help they hire here.
Paul was immediately offended that you would insinuate Chester's anything but wonderful.
I didn't say he wasn't wonderful. He just.
Oh yeah, so he'll take you out. He'll get your food to go, and he'll take you out to a very large, like, back corner of the stable. That's like he's kind of knocked down a wall that separates two different spots into a mega
I
area.
made a king size
Yes,
stable for him.
Yes,
He's
it
like
does have a
magazines,
table,
horses,
and it
like-
has a bed, and it has like various storage things back there. And he's like, but to get there, he takes two of the hay hooks and like hooks into a bale and like pulls it out and places it down, and it's like hidden behind a wall.
I mean, for a horse lover, that's kind of cool.
I mean,
Well, I would probably stop by the horses and give them like hugs and help her feel better.
oh yeah, they would immediately just be like seeing you. They'd be like, "Oh my god, we thought," like they have the look on them, like, "Oh, we thought you left us." And yeah, they'll do the head thing with the horses, where they'll like put their head around you and like,
Wow.
Give them butt scratches.
Mhm. Good
So-
neck scratches, good butt scratches, and just like center herself. Try to.
So yeah, you all meet back over in there with Chester as you wait for the individuals to show up.
Back.
So like, I did some digging with my like dad. I know you didn't ask me to, but I don't know, I want to be helpful. So I went to ask my dad some things. And, like, he told me the last time that the gang was, like, arrested, they didn't even make it to the jail cells. Like, they were let go before even then. They got he got, like, some sort of, like, scroll. I thought of it as, like, a get out of jail free. But, like, apparently had to do with some, noble, sort of with a Y. I don't know. Anyway, it like let him go. So
You said that they didn't make it to court, or it got low at that time? I didn't hear what you said.
Like, they didn't even make it to jail. Like, they were...
Make it to jail. Okay.
They were caught stealing, and then they were let go.
Can Rin do... I know that this is a far stretch. Can Rin do a noble history check?
Oh, you certainly can, and add your
Cool.
proficiency with this.
Cool.
No, we burned the scroll.
17.
17. There's a few nobles. You would think that your father would mention that have the power to direct guards.
I think that start with a Y.
You met one.
Upon hearing that, then after a few seconds, Rin would claw in. It was Yaris? Was that the name?
Yaris Depalto.
Yaris?
Gotta roll for that. He's also dumb.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was like Yarvi or like Eric or something. Maybe Yaris. I don't know. I rolled a 5.
That's fair.
So like it could have been. Yaris. I don't know if in nobles that live in this city, you would know Yaris lives in the city down where you're headed.
Oh, Yaris lives in the city to the south.
Wasn't Yaris the
Dawnspire.
one
Dawnspire.
who also caused the whole frog situation in the forest before we got here?
That was neither confirmed or
believe-
denied. That's pure speculation.
It was implied by certain information. we had
conjecture.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's right.
conjecture.
Hearsay. Hearsay.
No one say it.
Can't prove anything.
I've seen an episode of Law and Order SVU.
Actually, I have security cameras that prove otherwise. Thank you very much. And legal documentation from emails.
Uh-huh.
I have the receipts.
I have the receipt.
So,
Receipts.
Dar, you would also have, I mean, Bryn just said Yaris. So,
So, yeah. Does that ring any bells for?
I mean, Yaris Depalto.
Oh yeah, Yaris. Sorry, Yaris. I heard Yaris. Hmm.
I think I heard Dars too.
Are you okay, Rin? What are you talking about Yaris for?
Well, just said that a noble did something and the noble's name started with a Y, and I was thinking of nobles in the area, and Yaris came to mind.
I see.
And
That's-
Yars says see. That's a lot.
What kind of looks back to the stable guy?
Jester.
What would Yaris be doing around? What have you heard?
Like, I don't know anything about nobles. My dad's just guard, like a pretty important guard. I'll say, as he says, a pretty important guard. He'll look over at Claw like, yeah, he's a pretty important guy around here. It's not a big deal or anything. It's like actually, probably seeing that Claw would not care.
He is not looking at him at all.
Yeah, so seeing that Claw does not care is like, but it's like super lame that he's a guard. Like, down with the system, am I right? Let's go.
Hmm.
Ooh, thanks for the raid.
Hey, thank you for the
Woofy.
raid. Welcome.
Wait.
Welcome, Raiders.
Yeah, he'd be like looking like, yeah, like my dad being a guard's like totally lame and like not a big deal. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Every guard is important, you know? You gotta make sure, you gotta be proud of doing such a noble duty.
look at like the old man telling him. He's like, you see him kind of like sink down. He's like, yeah, I guess I should be nicer to my dad. But I mean, like, it's not like a big deal. I mean, it's just my dad. It's not like I love my
Just
my dad.
your dad.
Yeah, I love him
It's
though.
cool to love your dad.
I do love
We
my
love
dad.
our dads.
We do love our dads.
we
don't-
do.
For the record, Dragonheart's still snickering. Just gonna turn to Typhoon and be like, he said duty.
Oh my goodness.
I love my dad. Don't get me wrong, but like sometimes he can be a real big stickler for like.
I would join you. Typhoon
ours.
doesn't want to say anything about his family right now.
Do you have daddy issues?
Laws, you say?
Daddy, sorry.
They're kind of important. They're there for a reason.
Yeah, but like,
If they're there.
should every law be followed if the socioeconomic political power and pushes down the smaller people?
Yes.
To the best of your ability.
I just rolled a nat 1 and I have a -1. Okay.
Immediately, Chester goes, "Wow, that's telling."
The up and down.
Rin's like,
Yeah.
why do I feel like I just failed an exam?
Anyway, we'll
You
turn
did.
away
It was a
from Rin.
social one.
Anyway, so yeah, this Yaris, if I don't even know if that's his name, I just know it was like a Y. It was always, my dad was droning on about how this guy pulled some strings and got Alistair and Roderick from being able to go to jail. I don't know why. But yeah, like. So anyways, you guys want to play darts?
It's more deep than we think it is.
Does it mess with the socioeconomic structure?
The darts?
Really? Why do you care?
I don't know. I don't know what he did.
Around this
It's
time
okay,
when
Ren. It's okay.
he will hit a wall and like a dartboard will like hang down, but then Alan and you guys will hear the sound of Alan and Maggie approaching.
Rin, I'm proud of you. You've been studying for your socioeconomics exam.
Then why do I feel like I just failed it?
It was the
Rin
breakfast.
is wrapped tighter in the blanket, like the whole.
Oh, this thing's dirty
big.
as hell, and it's when the bottom trail of this blanket is absolutely filthy.
Yes.
Dar's just squinting at that, like, what do I do with this? And just like,
This is from the room. So yeah, they approach, and you see that Maggie and Alan both look a little like not worried, but they're very much the fact that they walk up and they like, you can tell that they're talking to each other in the sense of like, oh, you're also here, as if this wasn't a conversation between them at the same point. So they walk in and they do like, they come to the other side and they're like, may horses carry us through the glades and meadows of friendship.
I'm writing that down.
And Chester's like, that's where like, accept it, brother. And we'll like move the hay bale and like they come back. Maggie's just like, I love that.
What?
Through the meadows of friendship, was
May
it?
horses carry us through the glades and meadows of friendship.
Glades and meadows.
Not to be confused with Glaze, the paladin of the Nat 1 Adventures podcast.
I just
Got
started
him.
laughing.
Played by Cyber.
Look at that
Got
self-promotion.
him.
So yes, they enter in. You see Maggie's like, I love that passcode for us, while Alan's just like, yeah, it's totally for our secret click. You can tell he's like over it. Clip clop. Well, hello everyone. Good
You gotta add
morning.
them at the end.
Meadows of friendship.
How's everyone doing? Everyone doing okay? Good morning. Everyone looks alive.
Good morning.
I had really bad dreams.
I'll
But
just
I
throw
think
that out
I
I
there.
failed my socioeconomics exam.
Immediately, Maggie's like, "What exam are you talking about, dear?"
I don't know. It was a pop quiz, I think.
Chester's gonna go. She like supports dominant powers pushing down.
I didn't say that.
And then Maggie like slaps Chester on the arm and go, "Child." Look, I'm just saying. Born in power, stays in power, keeps little people down. So,
She is the little people.
Yeah.
I don't mean stature.
I'm so glad that they said it
Just
because I was
Tyler
gonna
and Dragon are
say it.
in unison. Just go like,
She is
the
little people.
Yeah. So, Maggie will. Okay, so I found out some information. I know where Roderick's gonna be in tonight, actually. And Alan's like, and I know where Alistair's gonna be tonight.
They're not gonna be together.
Nope. And we were discussing that when we approached here, because looks over at Chester. Are you gonna tell us that you sent them to both of us, or like you just gonna let us figure out when we had this fun meeting of the minds? Chester's like, yeah, I forgot to like let you know they were both coming. That's my bad.
Do you guys not like each other?
Oh, Maggie goes, oh no, we love each other. It's just the fact that two people were trying to figure out information about a gang at the same time.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Insight.
We
Is
did
this going,
decide.
Hold on, we'll do Dar first.
is this going south? I'd like to insight.
You go for it. And then Claw?
We did decide to split up on our own.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. No, they're not going south. They just seem peeved at Chester for not, Chester gave you both of their information. So we still on for our deal? Over at Ren. This is a door.
Thank you.
Though your blanket is real dirty.
Oh. It's
Just like write that down. Anyway, our deal's still good, right? You're good for you to ask your dad about the interview. You said you were going to ask your dad about the interview.
Nobody told
Master,
Rin
did
to
you ask your dad about the interview?
We did last session, but you had wrote a letter
it.
that
Oh,
You haven't
day.
checked.
yes, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Next day.
digs into bag, pulls out. Like, I'm imagining this takes place in the blanket, so, like, head disappears, digs in bag, pulls out journal.
It will say, my dearest Renneman Bun, if you feel so inclined to give an interview, you can. I support you. Be careful with your words. Love, Papa.
As Ren reads the "be careful with your words" part, he's gonna sit there and go over the conversation that Chester and her just had about the socioeconomic and saying yes.
Am I for or against the socioeconomic powers that be?
God. Panic.
But yeah, like, so we good? We can have this interview?
Yeah.
Dick. Not right now, obviously. After I do my part of the arrangement and give you my information, and after you guys have done all the hubbub of figuring out what are you gonna do with the literal gang, then we'll have our interview.
Can we have ice cream too?
Sure.
Sounds really nice.
It's an ice cream interview. There's certain interviews out there where they eat consumption of spicy things. I think Ren would like the consumption of cool things during an interview.
I like spicy things too, but I think for this interview I would like cool things, please.
Can we all get ice cream when she gets ice cream?
Yeah,
feel like
sure.
we
You
should-
guys can pay for that. I'm only paying for written.
I mean, no, that's
you're
fair.
paying for ice cream. You're loaded.
I am? Okay.
Looks at Dar. Looks
She
back at
doesn't
Ren.
handle- she doesn't generally handle her purse.
You don't handle your own financials? Dragonheart would realize this. Not gonna secondhand information. Firsthand information.
Yep.
He gives that glint of like cool. Okay, so from what I know about where Alice is gonna be. Alistair is gonna be at the Knackered Knoll. That restaurant we talked about. actually serve food stuff, but it's big into the Finch gang territory and where they run. But he's gonna be there tonight running a business transaction with I forget. But a business transaction. Hello, with somebody who apparently wants to hire them to steal something. I don't know exactly what.
It's not with someone named Yaris or anything like that, is it?
Yaris DePalto? Hell no. That man's in Dawnspire right now. But so yeah, he's gonna be conducting a business deal tonight at the Naked Knoll. I have information from Maggie that, and she'll like step up, that Roderick is also making a deal to steal something tonight. From our conversation we've had with each other, it looks like they're being hired to steal from the other person.
Very interesting.
Oh, okay, so they're stealing from each other.
Well, Alistair's not stealing from Roderick, and Roderick's not stealing from Alistair. Client A wants something from client B,
client
B wants something from client A.
That's gonna go great.
Oh, why don't they just trade?
Wonder who the real
Because that
client
would
is.
involve
human
exchange of
society.
money.
It's a lot easier if someone steals something and then you don't have a paper trail.
So basically, the Finch gang seems to be very busy tonight.
Yes.
We are able to locate where they do
Their hideout?
things at.
Their hide, that is, I tried to find where their hideout would be. I really did. It's that whole forested area. I couldn't really. I looked into the city planning charts of the library. You know, back in the room where we talked, and I couldn't find anything about a carved out area within there. So if it's something they've done it without the city knowing.
I mean, let's see. They use the Knackered Knoll and what
The
was
Swallowtail Inn,
the Swallowtail Inn,
which is
And
where Roderick's going to be.
But within those two, you had the layouts of the area. Were there any like sewage layouts that connected them to, or anything underground?
I wouldn't be concerned with underground here. It'd be more of the trees.
I'm just wondering, they may have connection to all three underground. I don't know, just a thought.
No,
I don't know how far
I
apart they
hear
are. I
what
haven't
you're
been to
saying.
either one.
I'd be more concerned with a network in the trees. Not so much
And when you
underground.
say in the trees, you mean in the up in the trees?
Yeah, remember, this whole city is a bunch of trees.
Well, if we're gonna go try to
That's
talk
right,
to
yeah.
them, and they're gonna be at 2 different places, then shouldn't we split up and go to 2 different places?
Well, I guess that's what we need to also decide: is are we going to go talk to them?
I can let you know that Alistair's deal is at 7:30. Roderick's deal is at 8. So, that with what you'd like.
I'd write this down, but my cat fell asleep in my arms.
You still gonna? You were gonna talk to him about? No, were you gonna talk to him about the divorce?
If you wanted me to.
You don't have to. It'd be really nice if you make a
I
deal.
will.
Yeah, I'd like to not be married to him anymore.
I understand. Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
You're welcome back to the library whenever.
As like flashbacks of armor
Books.
and
Library.
books attacking.
You guys went to a library?
Nope.
Library?
No library.
What library is this?
Newsstand. They called the newsstand the library. Looking
Right,
directly
game
at her,
store.
like with
Dar's
eyes that
not
say
listening to read.
"Please
He's
help."
looking at the.
Someone help me!
You can go. The library newsstand.
Yeah, it's the Library of Tabloids.
He gives her a stern stare, like, come on.
Line up, you lie.
Roll me deception.
Okay. go
With
to
advantage
shit.
because Maggie is helping you.
Dirty 20.
The dirty 20. You guys can roll insight on that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is like my best thing.
Lying.
Nope.
What am I doing? Insight?
Yeah.
Freaking 19.
Nope. So you guys get an inkling that, yeah, she just calls to the library and it was just what she called it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that is where I have the information for where they're going to be. Probably, if the deal goes well, they're probably going to start drinking and be drunk at the Swallowtail probably by 10. So,
Well then.
it depends if you want to go talk to them individually or wait until they're together at 10. But yeah, like, Alistair definitely doesn't travel light, if you understand what I mean. Neither does Roderick, of course. I mean, the gang lead is obviously going to have people
Of course,
around.
they'd go prepared for anything.
But Alistair will have less of a presence than Roderick normally does. And I don't know how your conversation with... Because you spoke to Alistair, correct? That's what we discussed? You spoke to Alistair as the red-headed dwarf.
Right.
Okay, you spoke to Alistair.
The initial conflict, yes.
Okay, so Alistair knows your faces, so that might make it a little bit more nimbly-pimbly if for the negotiations. Well, Roderick doesn't know who you are, which could make it a good, solid meeting point, but also, like, why would he talk to people he doesn't know?
Yeah, that's a fair point as well.
But, Maggie, you can use me.
That's a fair point as well.
So, it's your choice. Or neither, or both. I don't know exactly what was stolen from you. I just know things were stolen. And once again, I apologize for my still husband, hopefully future ex, from what his gang caused you.
Well, we appreciate all the information you've given us.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, we can try and answer.
Now, from what you understand, they're not ones to swing first, but they're good at provoking the conflict.
Oh, they're absolutely wonderful at that. They will find a flaw in you and pick it until you want to hurt them.
But
So any hotheads should just not be there.
right, or at least control themselves a little bit more.
Yeah.
But they're known for not swinging first.
Oh, no, not at all. The only way they're swinging first is if they know you're coming to swing. And then it's strike or be struck. So, instead of waiting, if they know you're going to fight them, they're going to hit first.
But overall... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So let's just try not to fight them.
Yeah, that would be probably wise. You are going into a bar filled with a few of them at least.
Please, gentlemen, let's try not to fight them. And ladies.
Between the two of them, who likes to make deals more?
What kind of deals are you talking? You talking like personal deals or deals on the behalf of the gang?
Personal.
Okay, so with personal deals, definitely Alistair, all the way. That man is not shy to cut a deal with somebody if it gets them some good stuff. Roderick, though, prefers deals with the gang. It gives him a little bit of a sway and power and anonymity. So, depends on your angle.
Well, if our goal here is to just get some of our own personal items returned, I personally feel that there could be an option where we just go, look, sentimental, why don't we just pay you, overly pay, of course, because this got to be worth what they want, for the items. If we're like, hey, this Tinker tool set is sentimental and only costs like a gold.
The rest, just let's have that one back.
Here's 5 gold for your trouble. That's all we're asking for back, you know. Again,
Don't tell them it's sentimental.
Well, they probably will recognize.
they're gonna,
us
yeah.
and
If we're making this much of a
for it.
big deal to get in
If that's the only thing we're asking for back, I feel like it's opening wide to it. Unless we're asking for everything back, in which case that's a little bit different.
I mean, we could try to disguise that a bit more, like, hey, we're just looking for our stuff back. We're willing to pay for it, kind of a thing. Or
that's probably a good idea, because if we're asking for just the tools, then yeah, they're gonna ask why, probably.
Right, and we say sentimental, and then they're like, oh, so how much is it worth to you?
Just
Whereas if
that's hopefully if they haven't already sold them too.
Yeah, there's that option as well.
Could just say we're looking for a good set of tools. And get Teresa to look at them and be like, yeah, no. Got another one.
Well, if they're gonna know it's if we're talking to Alistair, who's the one who's more likely to make a personal bargain, and we're like, hey,
they're not merchants of any type. They're thieves.
Well,
they'll probably fence it to something.
Alistair's the one that took Teresa's tools, right?
Yes.
So then Teresa should definitely be in the group that goes and talks to Alice. That way Teresa can make sure that
Okay, so you wanted Rin, you were saying split up into two groups?
I think that would be the best way to do it. Because I think we would have better luck trying to work both angles than just trying to work one.
I can see where you're going with that question, though.
Well, I don't think splitting the party is a good idea. If we do, I'm going with Rin.
Yeah, that's a given. But if we split the group and we both get yeses for two different things, like if we're like, hey, Alistair's like, yeah, just give me the 5 gold and you can have your crap back. I don't care. Versus Roderick's like, cool, I'll do that for you, but you have to do me a favor. Now we've paid twice. And now one is a favor, one is we just paid for it. Do we want to try and do one then the other to see if one fails and then we have the backup one?
I guess that's a good point. I mean, but they're both meeting up later, so...
You want to wait until they're together and talk to both of them at the same time?
I don't know, it might be harder with them together.
Well, if we go see them together, we should probably see them with at least 3 on our side. Preferably more. And just try and talk.
So is the toolkit the only thing we're looking for?
That is the thing that has the most value to us.
Or we just all go talk to Roderick, because isn't he the boss? So couldn't he tell his underboss what to do?
True.
Possibly.
My concern is that he's more willing to make a deal with something that betters the whole group. Versus if we can make a personal one, like here, just here's your Zorbrint tip, just to give us back our crap.
It might be better not to go to the top where it's going to be most expensive and just try and get it lower level, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then also we have to explain how we know Roderick, and then explain that situation.
Part of the reason I would go there would be to go on Maggie's behalf.
So yeah, but my point is with that is that's not going to put him in a really good mood.
Well, maybe not, but he cares about her, so... I don't know, maybe we could use that.
Yeah, I think possible.
How do we use that?
That's what I was trying to think too. Like, hey,
Could make him the promise of wooing her back.
Well, no, because she doesn't
she's
want
like
to be
standing
with
right
him.
She's like, I want a goddamn divorce.
She said, I'm sorry, what?
I mean, you could lie and say that. I will let you know that that's a blatant lie.
Well, but that wouldn't be the purpose of going there to do that, though.
If he gave up his life of crime, I might take him back.
So if he gave up his life of crime and gave us the toolkit, you might take him back.
So I see that you want... I get that this toolkit is super important to Teresa, but you guys getting that back, unfortunately, does not weigh upon my relationship with my hopefully soon-to-be ex.
No, I understand. You don't want to be with him, but what I meant is that he cares about you, so maybe we could, instead of spinning it as getting back together, maybe putting him in a slightly better light. If you wanted to somehow not get back together, but repair some sort of friendship.
So like
We use it as an exchange for
Roll
information.
persuasion.
or like she wants him to be good, so start by doing this as a good deed.
15?
All right, I can do that.
I was to say it's either that or like we're like, hey, you give us this toolkit, we'll tell you how to fix things with your wife. And it's like, here you go. It's like
He knows what it is.
Give
He
him
knows
a
what
life
it
of
takes.
crime.
Yes, but I will agree. In fact, she'll pull out a piece of parchment and write down, like, I agree with what they're saying, and hand it to Rin.
If he asks us how we know you, is it okay to tell him?
Jester goes, oh, like, fuck no.
No, like, not, like, is it okay to, like, tell him, like, not you, Chester, like,
Being better at
How-
the library.
how we met you at the library newspaper
Library.
stand.
I was really hoping you'd slip up.
Magazine store.
Yeah, magazine store.
A long title. I need to go check this place out.
We're closed right now.
Distributing
Convenient.
the
Rin just now, thank you, like, 4
Say,
times.
Couldn't be.
Yeah. Works. Teresa, this is your stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm open to anything as long as I get my stuff back.
Got it.
You know, I don't want to like end up like causing a fallout amongst everything.
Yeah, no, I would let you know, do not kill Alistair or Roderick, as
Yeah.
I explained to these three. That would cause a big issue.
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
Roughing them up.
You
different.
I'm not- I'm thick-headed, but I'm not stupid.
Now, I just to verbally say that I said it because I notice how like sometimes heated you can get about these, and since they are also good with the words of making heated, just be cautious. That's all. Just be cautious. Because sometimes you kind of go into, I don't know if it's a blind rage, but you zone out and then you kill people. Well, you just, yeah.
Yeah, she kills people.
Yeah, I was trying to dilute it, but I just can't.
Crush men's heads with her thighs, you know.
Dude, it was crazy, but it was awesome at the same time.
That was hearsay.
Teresa, have you killed people?
Think carefully,
yeah,
Teresa.
About the toolkit,
Have I killed people?
Teresa, he works for the paper.
This is purely me. I'm not gonna write. I'm gonna write a story about a vaguely
I
attractive
haven't
grease
killed
covered woman.
When you're talking about people, are we talking about like people or like like
oh my god.
Or not people.
Because I've killed monsters, like bad
Those
monsters
aren't
and
people.
stuff.
Those are monsters.
Okay.
Giant frogs. and
Have you
whatnot.
killed
Has-
anything that would consider be sentient?
Or humanoid.
No, I always try to knock them out. If they try to attack me, I use the self-defense that my dad taught me and try and knock them out. I don't usually try to kill, you know?
Usually. Good to know. All right.
There's so many social keys in that one.
Hey, good to know. Who's your father?
Who's your
Oh,
daddy?
So I'm from the
Daylight League.
leftmost sliver. Have
this
you ever heard of
information-
Felidin?
All this information you can charge for it.
Faladin.
You can bring it to-
Faladin.
It's a thing.
Yes, yes, I do know of Eladin. That is a pretty hoity-toity, artificating city, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. So I'm Teresa Marigold.
Hey,
Yeah,
oh my
another
God,
raid.
welcome
Thank you
everyone.
for the raid.
Table of
Let's
Horrors,
hello.
welcome.
Hey, howdy.
Later.
Welcome
My
to
name's
Chaos.
Brandon. Howdy. It's a raid. But yeah,
Raid Shadow Legends.
continue on, Teresa.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I'm Teresa Marigold. I don't know if you know about the Marigolds, but I'm
Your
Charles
father is
Marigold.
the head artificer?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
talented.
Fascinating. And you're out
Yeah.
here with daughter of a duke, a luchador man. Look, we said we were going to discuss what you were later. I did my own digging, and I know roughly who you are.
Fair.
Oh
no, what gave me away? Was it the giant dragon on
giant
my
dragon
face?
mask? Yeah. No. A shifter from the area.
That's not
Of course,
crazy.
the butler, the daughter, the child of the duke. Yes. And then the appraisal artist.
The appraisal artist? It sounds like a History Channel TV show.
Appraisal artist.
I'm gonna let him name it that way. I'm like, okay, sure. I'm
It
not
was
gonna
a
give any-
wild birthday.
What?
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
wild
her birthday.
It's a hell of a birthday.
You met all at Rin's birthday, and now you're traveling together outside.
Yeah.
Sort
Yeah.
of.
We can talk more about
Yeah.
it during my interview if you'd like.
Deal.
That's a
Yeah.
fair
Okay.
point. Yeah, we got
Anyway,
work to do.
okay, so Teresa
It was
Marigold,
pretty cool.
daughter of Charles Marigold, that
Yes.
is the head artificer.
Yes.
That. What was he gonna say?
Yes.
Yeah, so you, well, you probably might not have picked me up, but he went. Isn't he on trial? No, it's probably hearsay. So Teresa would have heard him say
It was on
that.
what? Wait.
No, I'm probably
what?
thinking of someone else.
No. Wait.
No, your
What
dad's
did you
on
just
trial?
say?
There's some
On trial?
trials and things happening over and
Wait.
Taroga.
Okay. The dad.
All right, so we
did
might need to
dad
make a
ever
stop
mention
over
a
there.
trial?
No.
But he
Okay.
probably wouldn't have told you in the first place.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good parents never want their kids to worry.
Oh, you mean like trial testings for a new thing? Yeah. We are working on a lot of new things right now and a lot of new technologies that could improve the lives of everybody. And they are currently in trial.
Oh my god, Steve Jobs.
It's a trial period.
Sounded like you
Yes.
said on trial.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not what I
like,
said.
I love Claw.
like the inventions are on trial.
Yep.
so
That-
direct.
That's
Yes.
probably what my information was. They
Yeah,
didn't give me
probably.
too much. Obviously, the paper is more concerned with this part of the sliver rather than other things. But yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty important. He revolutionized the.
Oh god.
I mean, the whole transportation over there, and he was
Oh,
super
yeah.
big into like the reclaiming after the war and stuff. But
He also can't cook to save his life.
can't-
Teresa, you should probably talk to your dad.
Yeah, you're giving like a mini interview right now.
About what?
Oh boy.
Everything.
Yeah, no, this is very good. I would also like to interview you sometime, Teresa. But right now,
Okay.
Rin is the more social
Yeah, of course.
in presence. Good. That's a good way. Today's a good day now.
You got plenty of information today. That's
Yes,
going to be
I
fantastic.
did. Today is very good. If you don't have any more questions or any more comments, concerns, or anything like that, I'm going to now retire back to the paper. I'm gonna look into whatever trial thing your dad's working on, if that's okay with you.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I heard, he was revolutionizing some kind of new power source. So it might be something with that.
God, he's Tony Stark.
Neat.
Yes.
That'd be pretty cool.
I know, right?
Can you do things?
Can I do things?
Yeah.
I can do like a little bit of things. But not right now because I don't have my tools.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry to bring that up. All right. Well, I'm gonna skedaddle.
Teresa just sinks down. She's like, yeah.
You guys figure out what you're doing and where you're going. Good luck. I guess if you're alive tomorrow.
Why wouldn't I be alive?
Oh no.
Looks at the butler. Have you not like taught her how much danger she's in with this gang?
Danger? Why would
What's
there be any
danger?
Dude, I've even tried warning several people, but just
She has
things seem to work out. Yeah, it's crazy. Things just work out. I don't get it.
She has wonderful luck. Well, I wish your bountiful luck continues along tonight and you're able to get Teresa's things back.
Me too.
Yes, thank you.
Until tomorrow morning, I'll come swing by.
Bye.
If we're alive.
If you're alive. I will probably find out if you're not. I'll probably be first on the scene at 6 people murdered.
Oh, no.
Don't write about me.
You'll be dead. You don't get a say.
Don't write about how I failed my socioeconomic exam, please.
Don't let them take off my mask.
Don't
Tell
write
my
about...
dad
I love
that I tried to be a good daughter to him.
Okay, we're not gonna die.
He
guys.
writes
Hold
that
on.
down like, let Charles Marigold know daughter tried to be good.
And that I love him.
And that you
I
love
love
him.
him very much.
He'll look
Yeah.
at you and just go,
Okay, thank you.
don't
Thank you.
worry, I'm not gonna let people know that Ren fail. And he's gonna like bring it up and be like, no, I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Teacher better looks over to the looks at the group. Teacher better about socioeconomic power structures.
Yeah, teach me better about social.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I'll look at Dara. Yeah, teacher better.
Yeah, teacher better.
Students only as
Not
good
my
as their
job.
teacher.
No, wait, don't teach me more. Hold on.
Teacher harder.
Okay, so don't write about you. Your claw? If I heard right?
No.
Got it. So you are claw.
It's tooth and nail.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Got it. Tusk and toots. Got to know. Okay. Yeah, I will hopefully not have to write about any of your tragic demises.
Let's hope so.
Until tomorrow. And he will leave. Maggie will go, I need to get back to the stand. You guys have any other last minute questions or things or any issues?
We got lots of issues, but I don't think you can help us.
I did what I could. It gave her in the note.
No, we appreciate
If
it.
you believe he is doing the right thing, give him this, and I will agree to meet with him at some point.
If not, then I'll just tell him that you want nothing to do with him and
Just-
to get lost.
just
you
rip
big,
it up in
stupid,
front of him.
Stinky ex-husband loser.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got it.
You're a good
Thanks.
kid.
Sixth found
I
dead at local bar.
Again.
Daughter of
did you-
Duke Leopold found murdered.
and others.
And others. It would literally
Others.
just be about Ren and then 5 other people that no one cares about.
Well, that's sad.
Maggie.
Red cares about
Hmm?
them.
Yeah?
Red would also be
Red
dead.
What you need, Claw?
Maggie, you didn't want us to take care of him, right? If things go
I will
south.
let you know, I will say it very bluntly now that we're not in, a crowd of other people. Do not murder my soon-to-be ex-husband. As much as I do believe he deserves to sleep inside of a whale's stomach, he doesn't deserve to be murdered outright.
Interesting choice of living arrangements. I'll allow it.
Slow dissolve. Let him think about his issues. Maybe
Those
he'll
people
like
in
Dragonheart.
long-term pain.
No. Looks at both, points to both Claw and Typhoon. No painful tortures, nothing like that. If he's starting a fight, rough him up, but don't kill him.
You sound
You
like
need closure.
Dragonheart.
I know, right? That's what I was
Dragonheart,
saying
I haven't
earlier.
talked to you much or ever before, but if you think like I do, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and your parents should be proud.
Oh, thanks. I'm sure they are. Or I hope they are. Pretty sure they are.
So, yeah, don't murder. At least my ex-husband.
What if he attacks
Hey.
us first?
Once again, if he attacks you first, do not murder him. Knock him out.
Okay. I hope you find closure.
Well, what if? No, I'm kidding.
But what if I poisoned you?
I'm just kidding.
At the
We'll
hope
take
you
care of
find, at the poison him, you're gonna immediately look and go, "Hi, food," and call it. You too think similarly. Well, as you hope you'd say, I hope you find closure. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, me too, Teresa. Me too."
Yeah. That's
I
something
love
that should be
this.
like emotionally, that will be emotionally healthy for you.
Yes, closure. Getting him
Yes.
killed though before I get that closure would probably emotionally stunt me for the rest of
Yeah,
my
it
life.
probably would.
So let's
It
not do
probably
that,
will.
okay?
Yeah, I had a friend like that. It wasn't. It got pretty.
Really?
I had a friend who was emotionally stunted. It was just all I got out of that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head back to
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Stan.
too.
There's nothing else you guys need.
To the what?
The Stan.
The
We were
magazine
Kevin.
store.
Oh, Stan. I heard van for some reason. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I was like, wait, what?
The newspaper library.
Yes. My
Yeah,
Stan.
catch us up on the newest
Newspaper,
tabloids.
library, magazine, van, or Stan. F. Stan.
Yep, that. Okay. Well, good
Okay,
luck.
bye.
You know where to find me.
Yeah.
Bye.
Maybe I should come next
Goodbye.
time. Bye. Have a good one.
Gesture's like in a chair made of hay, like.
If that isn't fitting.
What? Don't debate. Do it.
Can I have Rin make an insight check? Well, would it be insight or would it just be straight?
You tell me what you
intelligence?
want to know. I'll let you know.
So, Rin is aware of the connection between Roderick and
Maggie.
What was Maggie? I don't know, Maggie. And she's
Chestnut.
trying to think of how she could use that, like without being like, well, if you don't do this, she'll never talk to you again.
Uh-huh.
Could I do like an insight or an intelligence check to see if maybe there might be something else that Rin would have picked up about the situation?
Is there a specific thing or facet?
Not necessarily a specific thing or facet, just maybe something that like she might have. I don't know. I'm kind of looking for like a brain blast here. Like is there something that
Okay,
like
give me an insight.
insight? Okay.
Hmm.
Well, that's not good. That is a 3.
Yeah, your brain blasts
Yeah,
and
That's fine.
gets covered up by like other thoughts.
Yeah, Rin's thinking about the ice cream.
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
So, okay. So you guys have your choice to make.
That was weird.
Well, seems like we have the most leverage with Roderick at this point with the note. Because if he's still...
Chester wakes up. What I miss? Well, like what I missed.
Everything.
Sorry, it's been. I was up all night.
You've been out for
I
20
beat you
years.
at darts.
Damn it. Wait a minute. We didn't play.
I should have just snuck over, put all my darts, like all darts at the bullseye. I'd be like, I beat you, man.
The horses got out too.
The horses are gone.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Don't joke about the horses.
Nah, they're all fine.
They're just babies.
Yes, they are.
Anyway.
Alright, I guess we know where we're gonna go from there. I don't know.
You have a choice
Let's go.
between Alistair, Roderick,
Roderick on
or
Roderick.
both.
Alright, my first thought is to go to Alistair because he's more for personal gain over the gang. However, the leverage we have over Roderick with the note about his quote-unquote soon-to-be ex-wife may give us a
Yeah.
little bit more lean.
Yeah. I'm thinking about that extra leverage helps out a little bit as well.
Why don't we try talking?
What?
Why don't we try talking to that guy? Leverage
Roderick?
guy.
Roderick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We can try him first, and if that doesn't work, then we can go to Alistair.
Yeah.
I think we should all stick together, though. These guys are sleazy.
We're all going together?
Yeah.
Together.
One big group.
Yeah.
Might it get spooked, though, if, like, he sees, like, a group of us going
Well, we don't
over
all
and-
have to approach him.
Right, we can send over
Man.
someone to talk to him.
Yeah, like if we want to like go infiltrate on them, Chester's now like fully. So if we want to like infiltrate, like we could. This is just totally a thought. You guys can say no. Is like, I could be taking like someone on like a date there, so then like we could sit close to them, but it'd be like on our own little thing.
Yeah, I think me and you can totally. I'm
I was
kidding.
gonna say, like,
We had the same
What?
idea.
yeah, we had the same idea. Typhoon.
What?
Oh
He
my
said it
God,
as I was
so
starting to say it.
Oh.
Yeah, we would look great together. I'm kidding.
Oh, you're
I know
taking
what
me
you
on a
mean.
date? It's basically both what they were saying at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I can. You're a little young for me. Sorry.
No, I think Claw would be more.
I'm about like 70.
I don't know what a date is anyway. It's okay.
Oh, a date is like a romantic.
So today is January 27th.
So a date is like a romantic like dinner, like yeah.
Did Typhoon say that out loud, by the way?
Oh yeah. But I also said it was a joke.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you
you
gotta
are
hope that
attractive,
Claw understand
and
jokes.
I would. I wasn't necessarily
Oh,
thinking you.
I appreciate it. No, I've been picking up what you've been putting down for the past few hours.
Well, you and Claw have been talking a lot and
Days.
getting along fine. I'm sure you guys could find a lot to talk about.
That is a great idea. Only though if Claw's cool with it though.
Yeah, I think you guys have a lot in common.
I don't see how we can use that to our advantage.
But you'll be in...
That's why I did it. I wanted
This
to
is
see
fully
the
me
pain.
playing
I
wingman
wanted
right now.
the pain to
I
be
am
real.
playing full wingman right now. See, what it helps you with is people can go in and talk to Roderick, and you can be just an innocent bystander sitting beside, like nearby, with our friend here. So if anything goes wrong, you're already on scene.
Oh.
So you're like hiding in plain sight.
like a plant in the audience, kind of.
Exactly.
Or a plant in the forest.
I don't know how you understood that one over.
I know.
Okay,
The
but
plant
yeah.
in the audience. Claw knew that one.
Claw's gonna see some traveling
I feel like
plays.
Dragonheart would have mentioned that to
Shakespeare
her
in the
before.
park.
Dragonheart might have mentioned it, or I mean,
That's fair.
it would be in the realm of possibility that this is just
That's
one of
very
those idioms
fair.
that Claw would know.
No, it's like literally Shakespeare in the park. It's
Yeah, I
just
know.
they're in the forest. It's
There was just
mean-
that like small pause. My brain was like, "Wait, she understood that
Your
concept,
town-
but didn't understand."
Wiggle Pike in the forest.
Your town was the your town was a travel spot, so traveling things would have stopped in. So that one could
Yeah.
make sense.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, don't make you take damage for that one.
Oh, come on. It was good.
But yeah, like we could do that. I could take you like we could. We would obviously wouldn't get like dressed up or anything because like the societal norms are stupid. But
I
like
don't have anything to dress up in.
I would pay for it if you wanted it. But I would. We could go like get dinner and like get a drink or two. Like nothing super alcoholic. Like we got a job to do. We'll be like spies. But like we could like just talk about things and listen and maybe like discuss like that hunting trip you and I were gonna go on.
I mean, we could talk about it as like chatter. Sure. Where's everybody else gonna be? Are they gonna come on the date too?
Group
Date's
date.
just you two.
Too
Too many people will draw too much attention. How many people should approach Roderick? I was thinking maybe 2 to 3, probably. 3 being a good odd number.
2 sounds good. 3 if you wanted just a little extra backup. You don't want to make him nervous.
Yeah. I mean, Therese as main person probably talking like 2 bodyguards-esque like vibe, or just Therese and one other.
Well,
Me.
Rin has the note, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah, Ren does.
I would say Rin has also spent the most time with Chestnut, so she would be most familiar with that. If we're worried about these guys trying to provoke us into a fight, I would like to think that I have a fairly level head.
You are the most level-headed.
Yeah, you're very level-headed.
So that might work to our advantage as far as me not punching someone immediately.
Then
me,
and
Rin, and Dragonheart?
Dragon, yeah, and then me and Dar can play as just some guys who just got off of work or something sitting at the bar. If you want to do that,
Yeah.
Dar.
Yeah,
If you-
that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
so tired.
Then we have our infiltration plan. It's gonna be fucking sick.
And then afterwards we get ice cream.
That's for the interview.
Of course.
If
know,
we
if
can
everything
pull
works
this
out-
off and get your stuff, yeah, we're gonna get ice cream.
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, it's been a
Ice
while.
cream
I'm sorry.
Ice cream tacos.
Oh my god.
Ice cream taco.
Continued.
I know.
Choco
Rip
tacos.
Taco.
I know this place that like puts it in a bowl.
Ice cream in a bowl? That's madness.
I've never heard of that.
And Chester's just like taco. What the hell?
What is this? Sorcery.
But yeah, like we can do that. So we got a lot of like 7 hours before we, because are we just going to Roderick on his own?
Yeah, it seems.
To start
We're
with.
going before the or after the.
Well, I imagine if
Um,
he's with more of his boys, he's less likely to make a more personal decision in front of his boys.
No, man, after the deal.
Oh,
Well,
We probably don't want to interrupt the deal.
what meeting was supposed to be first?
Alistair's
And then Alistair was gonna come and visit.
at around 11, and Roderick's deal is at 8.
And we don't know how long the deals are gonna take. Maybe we should try to get. Maybe he'll feel a little pressured if he's rushed for time.
to make a decision.
Yeah, I mean,
What if the deal
Oh.
goes bad and he's in a bad mood?
Maybe we should do it beforehand because then he
I
could
was
be rushed
thinking
for
that,
time
too.
and have to make a decision quick.
True.
The deal-
I'm thinking, Claw and, what's his name? Chester go a few minutes early and already be placed. Me and Dara as well, and then you two or you three come in right before the deal, maybe like 30 to 20 minutes before the deal, if he even is there at that time. Because I believe she said they like to drink before or something like that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm using my brain, guys.
Yay, brain power!
Yeah. I had
Congrats.
fun.
Congrats.
The brain cells have aligned.
All right.
They're slowly forming and growing.
Do you have your plan? You know where you're going and who you're talking to.
Indeed.
And hoping for the best.
And you're gonna hope for the best. And that's where we're
Heck
gonna end
yeah.
tonight's session. We'll be back
Thank
next
you.
week to
All
see
right.
how well this plan all goes. If it goes
It'll be
to
perfect
pot or
without a
not.
hitch.
I'm
Yeah.
Without a
sure
hitch.
that's exactly what's going to happen
Who
with
knows?
this.
It might. You guys have a pretty solid plan.
We are very talented individuals with a specialized skill set.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yes.
I am big brain.
Start hitting buttons if you guys want to take us away.
Today we played D&D.
D&D.
This video will go up on our YouTube on Monday.
Monday.
Monday. And that will bring us to next Friday when we're playing again to see how this plan goes out.
Yay!
Perfectly, of course.
What can
Yeah.
go wrong?
Perfect.
Without a hitch.
And then that's when
Friday.
the process starts again. Cymerk.
Again. Forever.
Yes.
If you like other
And never.
TTRPGs, please check out Vampire the Masquerade Chicago by Night. Season 4 over at the RPG table will be picking back up again next Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/the RPG table. So please make sure that you check.
All right. I put it to say we have all the links in chat.
Thank you for the raise.
Raise.
Yes, thank you for
Raise.
all of those
Raise.
raves.
Hooray.
It's been absolutely
Raid,
wonderful.
raid.
Let me see who is
Fantastic
live for us
people.
to go in riggedy raid.
God tier.
Raid.
Who's live for us? Oh, we have Danny. The Danny!
Danny hurt.
Danny hurt.
The Danny hurt.
Away!
Away!
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweet. Bye bye.
Bye.